than, you know, a lion ogre.
I'm
I think
very proud of you.
lion isn't like lion's actually pretty good, but ogre does not spark joy. I think that he'll be a little bit worse with the rotation. So overall,
Can be
probably
there
buffs
to
Waska
like
there.
throw a grenade, slow,
Yeah.
and that's the contribution.
Right. So we'll see here. I'm interested in what Pekaz does for his game as well. Parker, we've seen him a lot going in for like treads, Falcon Blade, Aghanim Scepter. We actually saw him yesterday. His lane was so good. He just went Aghanim Scepter, not even going in for the Falcon Blade, which essentially is like Falcon Blade is one component of an Ags. It's 1100 gold. Other components are 1000 to 1200. So it's basically just that.
So now
30 seconds
Waska
to battle.
probably knows DK plays the ward. Because he tried to like avoid being seen. He placed it from behind the trees, but he was with the ward, then he went out of vision, then he came back without the ward. So what happened? Magic?
Yep. I mean, a lot of supports at this stage of the game, that's all they're trying to do, is find a free ward if they can get it. I'm actually a little bit surprised they didn't catch it.
The battle begins.
And it looks like runes will just be split 2 for 2 each side. And this mid lane, I am interested to see how it goes. Again, I think Wonder Kid could actually get bullied a bit by Mago. Mago is an exceptional quap, but DK, I just don't think that he is as tanky early on in the laning stage as what we're used to.
He'll like eat a lot of right clicks, but
Oh.
as long as he's playing on the wave, he's denying, it's okay.
A little bit of blocking there, Pekaz, making sure he doesn't have to CS under the tower. However, it still comes in. I believe he needs to set that one up. But yeah, no, Vitaly smart. Also taking advantage of it, knowing that since he's trying to set it up, he has an opportunity. And now, because he went for the flat cannon first instead of the rocket barrage, he only gets 1 CS. No, he doesn't even get 1 CS, actually, in this first wave. Really successful there from Gnek on this block.
Ogre got 1.
I see. That's a bit of disaster, I'll say.
I mean, first wave, it's not the end of the world. As long as he's not getting denied a lot, it's okay.
Dude,
the ranged
Vitaly
grip,
is just
the ranged grip.
so many sacks.
Oh, did not deny. Okay.
No. They got to be really careful. I mean, this I like coming out with the stick first on Pekaz, as well as having the extra branches so he can just keep eating them up for the extra regen. This lane really won't get good for them until they have range ops coming out. And even so, I mean, he's calling out a salve as well. There's so much gold going to be spent on regen in this one early on.
Yeah, this is his approach. Just push the wave, get some levels, and then he farms later.
Dude,
as long as he's not dying.
He just got 2 of those denies. He wasn't even like up on the wave. That is insane.
What can you do?
What can you do? And then he pauses on him.
10 CS already for the co-op, only 4 for the DK.
Yep. It does feel like a very quad favored lane now. And you'd expect, oh my god, he went 002? Did I see that correctly?
He's 3, so he's
How?
saving a point. He's holding a
For
point.
what?
So maybe you need to blink to get the rune. Maybe you can just slow the DK. So
I see. I just didn't think there was any world where you would take anything other than blink. But yeah, I guess if the dagger was like just enough damage to kill or something, that could
I
have
don't
been
know.
it.
Maybe Wonder Kid missteps and he gets hit by the tower. Then you slow him down.
Ah, that's
He
fair.
gets more Harris, so yeah, it's
I would
very
just be
unlikely
better
to
blink in
happen,
front of
but
him and then body block him.
just trying to be efficient.
Yeah. I've been there. One time I got really drunk playing Wraith King. I started saving levels for my ulti, but I just never died. By the time I skilled my ult, it turns out I was saving 5 skill points. I had no
Oh
idea.
my god!
It was very bad.
Imagine having 5 levels of OT. I think this is like the next big update
Right.
Dota can have.
Just slap all of those points in. Oh
my
my
God.
goodness. I didn't think he had that
Deserved it.
range.
Money
He deserved
He
it.
really did. He really did. That's a good raise. Blind, uphill. That was good, and at max range as well. Now this is what I wanted to see. Gnek getting ran down. Yadomi coming on in. He does have a Lotus. Could get the stun, but he doesn't want it. And honestly, Gyro doesn't have a lot of damage since he went for this E, so they just gotta back out. But at least they do push the Bat Rider away.
He outruns everyone. And Kaz doesn't really want to play the lane. I'm just gonna push out every wave.
Yep. Yadomi honestly taking a brunt of this aggression, trying to take as much as he can for the gyrocopter.
Gnek is like, I don't know what to do. They're just pushing the waves. I want to be aggressive, but how do I do that? Flame break now. What about now? No? Okay.
It's crazy. Yadomi's actually trying to run at him. That is insane. You never think an Ogre Magi would be able to kind of like turn the tide of the lane so deep, but he really is right now.
He's very tanky on the gyro. Raindrops, fluffy head, 17 magic wands chargers, so...
Raindrops are huge. Versus a Centaur, versus a Visage. Anything that's using those spam spells, it's just way too good for you. And Mago still owning in this mid lane, maybe not as much anymore since we do have a few points in the Dragon Blood now, but still Wonder Kid. Feeling the heat, and if Dark Mago gets level 6, he could get an early kill here.
Yeah, he's probably already doing some maths with the mana. Now,
It's all about the rune.
Yeah, it's all about the rune now. Who is going for the first rotation?
Ooh.
That's why they're pushing out this, so Ogre can help.
Because went back for it. He was like, actually, we're doing a lot of damage in this lane. He can't go. Imagine if he had started this. I wish I could ask him. I wish we could have seen what happened if he instead went for, 2-1-0 and really started to kind of like shove the lane a little bit earlier, get that damage. Now they're bringing Gardic down and the Lion. It is a party in this bot side. Gnek in a little bit of danger here. Do they have the extra damage? They do. That is actually going to be first blood and second blood. It's the Ogre picking it up. Cue up that Midas, baby.
Oh no, please don't. Solar
Please
press,
don't.
baby.
He got first and second blood. What a better investment.
It only works now because he's tanky and he has some items. So that's why he can like try to fight against Bat Rider and Visage. He's steeping on the shadows. So, oh, hello. He got scared.
Tank to the gank, I guess. Oh! The ward deny from Mago!
Beast.
So good. So 2 supports came over from the Waska side, or sorry, from the Hokori side. And Waska, they kind of parry it with just a single Ogre. Now the big question is, can they actually get the rune? And it looks like no. Gardic is going to get bullied on back.
Waska is one step ahead because they knew about the rotations. And the first catapult, first dragon form for nothing. Mago's tower is still full HP, pretty much.
Oh.
And then Matthew reading what Gardic was about to do. What's going on here, Sacred?
Ooh, what's going down here? Another stun connects, but because doesn't have the levels just yet. Yadomi will end up dying here. The Ignite doing a lot of damage to Vitaly, though. Almost died, actually. Thankfully, he did have that tangle, but you can see the aggression really is here. I'm telling you, Ace. I'm telling you. I wish I could have seen 3-1-1 in this lane.
It feels so odd to see a DK rotating like this. I'm just gonna TP level 1 Dragon Tail. And that's all. I'm gonna walk down mid again.
Right. It's kind of what we saw yesterday. We saw a lot more mid rotations, but from the DK it was more Parker rotations. Like Parker would take the portal and go everywhere. When he wanted to take a tower, he really set his mind to it.
Oh, look at
Look at-
this
look
rotation. Big
Dire's top
one.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, they don't see it. And Gyro gonna show himself here. Start asking for the rotations. Now has the call down. Could do a lot of damage on his way out. It's with the double strike. Who else can they kill? A huge ulti here from Dark Mago. The double birds will connect here, but he's on top of Lumiere, channeling the ulti. It is with a shield rune. Lots of damage so far, but can Mago get out of this one? Can Mago get any kills? He does! But not before he himself goes down. Now Yadomi wants to chase after Vitaly, but he doesn't have the damage nor the move speed. At the end of the day, it's a 2 for 3, killing the carry of both sides. And a mid for 2 supports. I have no idea who benefits from this at all. It
was
looks
a
like no
triple
one.
For Mago. Unfortunately, he did not get the XP for the last 2 kills, but he got the
Is
gold.
under attack.
That's
I'm
true.
pretty sure he's happy with the outcome.
Yeah. And dude, look at the difference in support net worth. My God. Waska. That seems where the difference actually is. The DK net worth isn't great, but that's really not what's setting anybody apart. It's the fact that there's 1k gold on both of these supports compared to what Hokori has right now.
And look at Waska now. They got 1 kill on the Shadow Fiend.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
They feel
attack.
like if they kill him again, they really ruin his early game.
Dire's
So hard to
top
play with
tower
that one.
is
Now
under
Cogs
attack.
come out from the clockwork, and Gardic, he's just gonna fall here. Looks like Yadomi picking up another kill, and we're gonna click on that
Radiant's
Ogre
bottom
Magi, and
tower
he's
No,
is
gonna
under
please.
snap.
attack.
No!
Dire's top tower is under
Almost
attack.
Arcane Boots?
Dire's structures are fortified.
What is he doing? Buying Bitcoin? What is his money?
Down the drain. Not getting anything with it. Hey, isn't Midas like 2,400 gold? He could have it right
Dire's
now
top
if he
tower
bought
is
no
under
items.
attack.
You buy it, you use it twice, and then you sell it.
What do you sell it?
Yeah,
Why would you sell it?
You hope for the... What is the name?
The multicast.
Yeah, the multicast.
To get all your gold. He does have the mana boots coming over. His team is here. Matthew with a ravage onto. So not really.
No.
Still pretty good. And Mago cleans up, gets the double kill, takes a courier as well.
Radiant's bottom
And
tower
Mago,
is under attack.
he's dominating right now.
You guys might hate on me when I say Hokori might not stand a chance against this Waska team. But guys, let's be honest. We saw what happened against... I keep getting the name of the teams, man. The Lava game
Lava?
last series, yeah. They were not consistent. If you wanna beat Waska, you need to
Dire's
work on
middle tower is
on
under
these
attack.
details. They just got 3-man ignited, and they just kept chasing Yadomi.
Of all the things to call out.
And
The
he's
three-man
going for
ignite.
Midas.
He is?
He's going Midas.
Let's go!
He's feeling it.
That's my man!
You can't really keep chasing if you get 3-man ignited.
Dire's
This
top
is just-
tower is under attack.
Cringe.
I'm happy,
Radiant's
Yadomi. This is the
bottom
right thing to
tower is
do.
under
And
attack.
something that a lot of Ogre players you might
I
not
don't
know is
know.
like, why
Radiant's
didn't he go for the Midas earlier?
Uh,
It's because people will commonly look at the Ogre who goes Midas and go, I can't believe it. He has no mana to cast his spells. Well, joke's on you. He has mana boots. He does have mana to cast his spells, so he's allowed to go for a Midas.
Let's just wait for Pakas to die
Radiant are
once. Then he
scanning.
clicks on his Ogre, looking for like 4-step, full grass, Glimmer Cape, and he sees a Midas. He's gonna go insane.
He is. But if it works. I mean, I agree. The consistency is kind of where we see it from series to series where it's like, oh, you know, they're not 2-0ing a lot of good teams. Like, that's going to be a bit
Dire's
scary
middle
for you.
tower
But
is under
consistency
attack.
happens in the middle of the game, too. When you make a move like that, under vision, chasing under tower, and then you realize you've gone too deep, like, those are consistency issues. Those are things where teams that have been together for a long time, have a lot of experience together, they're not going to make those mistakes. They're going to see it and think, okay, we can just leave. We don't have to go there. And this is an older build, honestly, from Mago. Queen of Pains haven't been doing the
Radiant's
Sagan
middle
build very
tower is
often.
under
It's kind of died down a bit, but Hey, Quap's bringing it back on Mago.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Blink Dagger on Doom. This is a new technology.
Dire's top tower
It's
has
quick
fallen.
technology. Holy. And let me. It is. Am I spreading fake news on the internet? I feel like not a whole lot of people are going in for the Dagon anymore.
Dagon?
Oh no,
I think
Huh.
this is still a solid build
Nope.
for the co-op.
totally is. 95% of people go for Dagon 1.
Yeah, I mean, there's no
Okay.
reason to not do it, unless you want to buy Midas.
I suppose. Yeah, I kind of thought. I mean, not Midas, but I still thought that people were just going for like straight up mana region and then going in with a little bit of tank. But no, that definitely a lot of people still going for that Dagon now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, that just shows I'm not a mid laner, guys, but I am a carry player. And let's see if there's a carry player around. There is a Pakaz here, and look at that. The Falcon Blade into the Aghanim Scepter, and he's still getting involved with the team. He feels that strong where even without a crit stick,
Dire's
still
middle
feels like he
tower
can show
has
up and
fallen.
ball up with his team.
The same thought that makes you think that Midas is you should go on Ogre on this kind of games is the same guy that goes level 2 Dagon on co-op. What if I just go chill here before Kaya? Isn't that really good?
Wouldn't it be so much better? You get so much more spell lifesteal.
Yeah.
16%
Dire are scanning.
instead of
100 more
15%.
damage, huh?
Yeah, no. It definitely feels like Dark Mago has already hit a nice stride with his build, but at any point does it die down? I mean, Visage is going to get the pipe eventually. That should make things feel a little bit harder for the Quap.
But eventually, sounds too far from now.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Very wise. There's a lot of time in eventually in this one, especially with the 6,000 net worth lead. Hokori, I mean, they've got to get something moving on the map now. Do they have any hope at an early Roshan or something?
Do they have Solar Crest? No. No, not an Ogre.
No.
Lion has daggers.
Ogre.
so-
Oh no. Ogre made a huge mistake. All right, let's click on him here. So you see what he has here is he already has this glove in his inventory. That's bad, all right? If you want to get this Midas as quick as possible and as efficient as possible, on the Ogre Magi, you actually want to keep that glove in the fountain so that when you buy the full Midas, it gathers charge while you're shipping it out to the courier to you.
Oh my god. That's efficiency.
And Ogre's not, if he was maybe right clicking a bunch of creeps, I could believe it, but
Radiant's
that's not
bottom
really what's
tower
happening.
is
He
under
is still
attack.
being a good support and moving around with his team, so he's
You
not
can
really like right
right-click
clicking a bunch of
wards
camps.
Dire's middle
faster.
tower is
you
under
know?
attack.
True. Those quick D wards. So anyways, Udomi is a terrible person, and he should be banned from buying Midas anymore since he doesn't know these really high efficiency plays.
I mean, after having Midas, if he gets at least one multicast, he'll have the next item real quickly, so.
Right. It really does just spin up that fast. Especially on Ogre where like even levels, just straight up like stat gain is helping out with your multicast chance. They start popping up pretty quick.
Oh, the game is slowed down.
It did.
Hokori
Slowed a lot.
likes it.
Dire are
Mm.
scanning.
Lumiere wants to breathe. DK wants to breathe. He has Blink Dagger. He's working towards Orchid on the DK. So they're probably trying to find an opening on the map. Oh, poor
Dark
guy.
Mago with the biggest pump fake of all time. Almost threw out that scream and then was like, oh, wait. I can just dig on him. And then stopped and hit the dig and instead. And yeah, Matthew's finding a lot of these kills. He's got the Fist of Death, which surprisingly, after you finger and get a kill and it activates the Fist of Death, it does not one-hit wards. It still takes 2 hits to kill a ward. Even
What?
though you're melee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. Surely that can't be a feature. I feel like in reality it should like act as melee. Like if you get a basher, your bash chance should go up from 10%. No, guys. All right, Dota 1-on-1. We'll get back to that later. But Dark Mago Has a huge scream. The pipe honestly does protect them from a good bit, but the double call down here from Pakaz ends up getting 1 kill. But honestly, Hokori, they're turning around. They just got 2 core kills right away.
Yeah, just time to run away from Waska. Please don't click on Ogre, guys. So good.
Dude, it's actually crazy that fight started with Hokori Dragon Tail stunning an illusion while they were smoked. Like none of them broke. But still, just a little bit antsy right now. And they still ended up winning this fight. How?
It was heroes ready to fight. They were the ones smoking, right? So
That's fair. Yeah, maybe I'm undervaluing that. But
Yeah,
they were in the fight mindset.
the game might turn now. They have pipe ready. They might have these Aegis.
Pipe did so much. There was a lot of damage mitigated from the Quap there. And right now they are in Roshan. This is a bit spooky because one smoke and Waska could find themselves in, but they're going the complete opposite direction.
Roshan has
And this is going to be
fallen
Roshan. Lumiere picks it up. Now they're kind of turning back, but it's too late. Not only do they have a smoke wasted, but while Hokori were in this Roshan pit, they weren't farming at all.
Yeah, don't play with the food, guys.
Mm-hmm. No, they're kind of holding back, and what's even worse about that is that it means that Ogre has not gotten as much gold for this Midas. The game has very much slowed down, so where he was getting a bunch of assist gold, it's kind of tapered down. But regardless, they still have a lot of net worth. Lion is, of course, going on Matthew for very aggressive items, so it's still okay. He'll get this Midas, and then he's really going to start to pop off.
Radiant's top tower is
Yeah,
under
but
attack.
Hokori means business now. They really want to keep fighting.
Dire's
and
bottom tower
Ogre,
is fallen.
if they start
Radiant are
winning, it's
scanning.
okay to get Midas, jokes aside.
Radiant's top
But
tower
you need to
is
be
under
ready.
attack.
Yeah, the scan was
Dire's bottom
perfect.
tower is under attack. Dire
Let's
are
see
scanning.
Dark Mago's reaction. There's Orchid on the DK.
There is, and they're just TPing out. Oh my goodness. What a play. Ogre, you sell that sentry right now. That is not Midas money.
Yeah, you get 3 kills on Ogre and you start feeling good, right? At least he got the fire shield. He has something to help his team.
This is when support has to be more than just a support with golden abilities. You also have to be moral support when you're buying the Midas. You know, every time that you see your carry stack a canton, you go, good job, buddy. You're doing a really good job this game. That way no one yells at you for going Midas.
Under attack.
All right, remember this. Remember this, Ace. 60-40. All right, and then whenever the Ogre picks up his Midas and it's in his inventory, right back up. 61% win rate.
See, another smoke for Hokori.
Yep.
At least Gyro is very strong.
Oh, yeah.
He still needs BKB.
Yeah.
Now with Doom having BKB, the fights might be better for Waska.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Look at that. It's about to... No, wrong
Radiant's
way!
bottom tower is
Dota,
under
you don't
attack.
know. It's supposed to go the other way.
Wait,
Radiant
he needs to use it
structures are
first.
fortified.
That's true. He hasn't used it. He's like,
Dire's
this
top
dumbass
tower
has a
is under
Midas and he
attack.
hasn't used it yet. 1%. Down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, they are breaking everywhere. They're trying to find this Batrider first. They do get the kill. Another stack for Matthew. And, well, they're chasing after more. Sewed up on Wonder Kid. Not able to blink away. The rest of the team is coming. Trying to flack off of these wards, or cogs. And he'll do the job for now. But the DK did have to TP away. Hokori, even with an Aegis, they're not able to take this fight. Midas used. No!
What?
We're back! We're so back! Up
And
to
good
60%
news.
again.
He got the multicast when he used it.
Ah, that's what it was. Let's go! The world is healing.
I was paying attention.
Oh boy. I think Prakash needs help. Does toss the call down. Needs a lot more help than that one. SNY won't protect you from all this damage, but holy moly! Dark Mago with so much damage, but he took a lot from himself. Now they'll get the kill on Vitaly. Turn it around for Lumiere as well. Ogre with the multicast.
Okay.
The kill first, but they had to hit him a second time. The birds are around to protect him from the chainstone, but blinking in. Do they have enough? I don't know. Mago's still here. He's actually still alive. They get another kill. And Waska have turned this game around. A 9,000 net worth lead for them, and 8,000 of it has to be the Midas.
Of course, of course. And what's the next item? He's gonna get Guardian Greaves, so no Solar Crest,
Shame.
no Glimmer. And
Shame.
it's
He should go
yeah, it's very
Octarine
bad
Core.
for Hokori. They just lose a lot of momentum by getting almost team wiped now. I think
Yep.
they needed like more time to really think what's the next move looks like. But they saw
yeah, I mean, 'cause
Pakaz. They felt like, okay, we can just kill this guy and run away, but like Mago just connecting onto them with the big Sonic Wave.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, they took so much damage from the gyrocopter call down. Then Mago in. I'm so surprised he lived also. How did Mago get out of that? And how did he get so much of his HP back? What happened?
Bell Life Steal.
I guess so. But he was at like 200 HP or something when he blinked out. And then he randomly came back with like 1,000 health.
Bottle.
Yeah, maybe he just had a lot of bottle charges.
It was not because Ogre has a mech, because he did not have a mech.
They did not have that yet. Now he has the Pavas.
Oh, he's
Then he's
going for the Solar Crest. That's what I'm talking about.
You multicast solar, right? Like you put that on multiple teammates?
Yeah, it's so-so.
But does it work? Are you able to Pavas and solar crest multiple people?
I am not sure, but even if, I don't think it's like the best interaction. Because usually you want that one guy to have the effect. It might
Well,
just
yeah,
go for
but-
a random guy on the back line and you're
Dire's
like,
courier
whatever.
has
Yeah.
been killed.
It's a bonus, you know? Something nice.
It's only for like 7 seconds, so.
Are scanning.
That should be a tooltip every time that Ogre Magi buys an item. A tooltip that says, can this be multicasted?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Daedalus on Shadow Fiend.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Big damage.
Dire's bottom
That
tower
is
is under
big
attack.
damn. And that's a lot of what he needs now. He does have the
Dire's
Hurricane Pike and the
structures are
Daedalus, so like
fortified.
his damage and
Radiant's
mobility is
top
very
tower
good.
is under
I
attack.
still feel like a BKB or even like an SNY is very important for his game, since Doom still wrecks him, and a lot of the damage that Quap still does will wreck him.
Radiant are scanning.
Doom's targeting Visage.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And I don't think he's wrong.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, I mean the Vitaly auras definitely kind of what saved them in that first fight that we saw that went well, leading them into the Roshan pit. So I can see why.
The Grave Chill, Soul Assumption, also very annoying. Try to bait with Pakaz. Does he die if he gets jumped? 3k HP. Sanjan Yasha.
3k HP is when it's kind of like a lot of HP, and the fire shield on top of him. I don't know. He's a hard kill. The Dome gonna show first. Literally, like the entire rest of the team is up that high ground.
1 minute to Roche.
Radiant are
It's gonna
scanning.
respawn on top lane. Waska might be able to place a ward there. Oh, the courier.
Baited it backwards. Sacred is following it. Thinks there might only be one hero here. Soon he realized there's a lot of people around. Call down gonna connect. No, it just barely misses. So they will TP out on everybody except for the Bat Rider. And good
to
aggressive
go.
move. secures the Wisdom Rune and may also secure Roche.
Yeah, probably. Clock is coming back top, so does he want to do it?
I mean, if they haven't started it yet, Rocket Flare will provide more than
Not
enough.
available. They might just give up because of that. They don't really know. They know it's from now up to 2 minutes, so it might just go bottom.
There it is. Yudomi just saw it. But yeah, Wonder Kid, he's nowhere to be found. Still bot side. And well, so is Kaz. On top of Lumiere, gets himself onto the low ground here, but they're still chasing. Matthew.
Are they really going there?
This is a bit much for me, but maybe it's okay.
Chill, guys. They had a ward in there, but they really want to get Roche. Clockwork knows it's stop. He's gonna be around.
Now Quap has an idea that somebody was around because didn't want to lose any mana. Oh, a lasso, but for what? Do they have the damage? Oh my god!
Shadow Fiend is around, so
they had a lot of damage, and now looks like they're on top of the Lion here because he has to start cutting himself backwards. He does want to get one kill, ends up getting the call down. Now on top of the Dragon Knight, trying to force him away, but they don't have any extra heal. Not as if it would help, as if it was doomed. And now Lumiere still wanting to chase over, find this gyrocopter, wants to get the Requiem off, but he doesn't have a BKB. The rocket hits him. He may not get to use the ulti. He just turns around and hits Sacred instead, but the Finger of Death will take him down. Pekaz eventually does die. But that means that both carries, they are gone for now. It's not the two supports of Waska. Oh no, if Yudomi dies here, it could be Roshan for Hokori.
Die far from the ward. Don't die there. They'll see the ward.
Oh no. He gets it. Then he gets the ward. Oh no. Hokori.
It's not a disaster for Waska because they got to kill the Shadow Fiend. That's why. I think Quap should buy back.
Oh.
As soon as she dies, she just buys back, joins the fight, they win the fight, and then they take Roche. They decided to not buy back on the Quap, and then it happens.
Just tell Quap that she's underfarmed. Last time you did that, they bought back.
Is she?
Is she? You wouldn't dare lie. You'd only tell her she's underfarmed if she's really underfarmed.
3K on the pocket. He could buy back. I think they felt confident that okay, I might not need to buy back here, right?
Goodness, especially they get a pick off like this one. Should be able to get the kill on this Clockwork. Actually, he's flying away, and now Wonder Kid is in. They'll get one kill, but now they have to try to lock up Sacred here. Blinking one. And he's out of there.
Yeah.
Roshan is bottom. Hokori has lost someone. Lion has lost someone, but the Clockwork has buyback.
Hey? This guy is bottom net worth, and he's still buying back.
Yep. He's sacrificing for his team, but they really need his vision. He needs a rocket flare pretty much now.
It's gonna be 5v4. They got a good Doom.
There they go. Find Quap here. They have the chain stuns and the Requiem, and they'll die. However, they're sitting on top of the Shadow Demon now. Not many people can save him. Pekaz able to turn around without a Shadow Fiend in the game. Maybe it's his fight. No, it could be DK's fight. Right on top of the gyro. Can't survive this one. Now Sacred trying to get anything to prevent Hokori from taking Roche, but he won't be able to do it. Another kill. 4 go down. Yudomi the only one to survive, and Hokori, they could just take this Roshan by themselves.
Yeah, they really need an aura on Waska. Something that helps Gyro to sustain a little bit longer on these fights. He is able to kill the Shadow Fiend, but he just dies afterwards. Now they have AC, that's gonna be helpful, but he really needs some sort of lifesteal. Going for a Satanic, but it's gonna take some time until he gets it.
It's gonna be a long time.
Yeah, I'd love to see a Vlad's on his team.
Yeah, that could work.
Ogre is buying it.
Nice.
Oh, he changed his mind. Damn.
So does the Lotus also get
Your
multi-kill?
Shan has fallen to the dark.
I don't know. Man.
This guy is gonna be a crazy
Dire's top
person.
tower is
He's
under
just
It
throwing out
doesn't
like
matter.
fire
They need
shields,
life still.
solar crest, Lotus. I don't know, man. If you walk up with 3 heroes that are caked up, does it matter if you have a Vlad's or not? I feel like that's more than enough.
What's the next one? Ooh, can Lotus, the Lotus
Yes.
pool get multicasted as well?
See? Can it?
Imagine.
It would be so good.
Oh man,
I actually don't know if
these
there's
fights
any
are
other
so
like.
close.
They are. They indeed are.
I really think
Eh.
Queen of Pain should like be away from the fight, because if she gets lassoed, she just dies.
Well, if it's only a lasso issue, do you just go Lincoln's?
Yeah, but they can still like hook shot you, pop the Lincolns, and lasso you, something like that. It's not like you're invincible with the Lincolns. He might buy it
suppose.
later on, but he needs to like stay away, out of vision. As soon as the smoke popped on Ogre, he should like just blink away.
Dire are scanning.
No.
He thought for a second, and Batrider was ready.
You know, I keep looking at this. Dude, it's still 60-40. That's crazy. So many gyrocopters actually don't go for the Dragonlance anymore, even though Gyrocopter is still able to disassemble Dragonlance with his innate. It's one of the innates that I feel is most underutilized because he
Radiant's
still
middle
can
tower
get
is under
the
attack.
Dragonlance, and you can still disassemble. Oh my god.
Blink
This
away,
is a
get
small,
away.
Huge blink out. Now
Yeah,
running
fight.
forward up a cause here. A very nice amount of damage. And now they're turning on to Wonderkid as well. The Dragon Knight could fall. He has Aegis, but does he have a team? Without a Batrider in the mix, they're a bit scared to do this. A hookshot in. Gardic trying to separate them from their Dragon Knight, but DK, he's trying to run up the high ground. Now SF is doomed. He's got to be a tower up here, but he can't take too much damage or else he could just fall. Comes to BKB, mitigating some of the damage he's taken, but now there's blood in the water, and Waska
They
wants
need
to move
find.
up.
Where's the Shadow Fiend?
Shadow Fiend is gone here, but they do manage to find Vitali.
Blink it! Blink it! No. He
doesn't have
blink
Shard.
ready. Okay, so what we learned, if Hokori messes up the initiation, this is not their fight to take. That's what happened in there. Batrider blinked in and got instantly hexed.
Yep. No, it was really good. And that was also a fight into the Aegis. And of all the heroes that you don't mind getting killed, it is a DK. He wasn't even in dragon form yet, so everything was kind of okay for him. And the Doom on the SF, there wasn't a lot of people actually following him, right? He was able to just walk away, press BKB. He didn't take near enough damage to actually die there.
Dire's
It was just for
middle
the
tower is
damage,
under
like
attack.
if they wanna jump on the Shadow Fiend, they'll have the additional damage from the Doom, but they were not in position to go high ground without
Dire's
everyone
middle
doing the
tower
same
is under
thing.
attack.
If only one hero gets there, he just dies.
Yeah. Ags completed on Mago. How does this
Dire's
change
top
the
tower
game?
is under attack.
As long as he's not getting lassoed, it's gonna be very helpful.
Dire's top tower has
A lot
That's
of
the trick,
damage.
right? Otherwise, if he does get lassoed, then we're gonna be sitting here going, "Man, I don't know if Ags was the play."
Yeah,
We'll see.
right. A on disc next, please.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Message pausing.
Now that Pakaz has Satanic, Ogre is going for the Vlads. He's trying to help.
What's better than a lot of lifesteal? A lot of lifesteal plus a Vlad's.
Yeah, Lumiere cannot lifesteal if he's
What's-
doomed, so that's something that Gyro will always have advantage against
Yeah.
Shadow Fiend on this matchup here.
Dude, this ogre be thick though. I'm surprised
Dire's
with how
middle
greedy
tower
Adomi's
is
kind of
under
been playing
attack.
it. I'm surprised there's not more, but like he's very well off right now. We talked about like how rough maybe it felt going the Midas early, but at this point, This is the most farm support in the game, and he's got good items. He's got the Lotus, he's got the Pavas. This is a pause 5. You're very happy with the way that Yudomi has played this game so far. It's up to the rest of the team to kind of step up with it. And this Lotus should eventually prevent someone from getting, you know, dragged on in. Maybe you just constantly toss that Lotus onto the Quap so she doesn't get locked up.
That would be perfect. So they really need to find a good opening here on Waska. They have wards on the top side of the map. Hokori is playing on the right side of the map. The scan landed, but do they want to go there?
Hard to tell. There's been a lot of crazy fights. Oh, Matthew. Bold boy. Gets put on the high ground now. Does have the Lotus on him, so it's hard to go on him. He assembles the Eon Disc, so he's actually alive for now. And the rest of Waska, they can turn this one. Looking at Vitaly next. He sunk himself into the ground. Looks like the rest of Hokori. Do they want to fight this? I don't think so.
They can't. I think the only way they fight is if they lasso someone.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's definitely an interesting start to the fight, but did they even end up killing the Lion?
No, he had Aeon Disc and he escaped.
Yeah. That's kind of a disastrous move there. Hokori now staring a 16,000 net worth deficit in the face. And they're going to try to get something done here. Lasso went forward first on the Bat Rider and then couldn't get back into the base. He's just dead. Now they've doomed up the Dragon Knight. He wants to escape to the base, but I think this doom has already ticked enough. I don't see him living here.
He dies.
He dies. Oh, God. Yep, there it is. Very painful to watch. Now for the rest of Waska here. They're feeling good. Take one set of racks. No Dragon Knight for 70 seconds. And I don't think Lumiere can hold this one by himself. He needs some support.
Their only game plan was to use the lasso to be aggressive. When it got figured out by Waska, feels like they can never win a fight. Queen of Pain now has Aeon Disc. She saw the Lion survive and she was like,
That's cool.
Interesting.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's structures
Last
are
fortification used, I
fortified.
believe, but unfortunately for them, there's still no DK up for 30 seconds.
I want to see a dummy having more net than the
Dire's
DK.
bottom barracks
Right?
has fallen.
It's
I
2k.
don't want this game to end. Get
Yeah.
more Midases.
Oh, triple multi-guest.
Radiant's top
Oh,
tower
what's
is
the
under
net
attack.
worth say,
Dire's middle
Captain?
tower has
1k,
fallen.
just 1k more.
Dire's
someone.
middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has
Coming
fallen.
after the high ground now. Ancient's exposed. 25% down. They're going to drag in one, but the Sonic Wave pushes them all back. Now Lumiere has to find himself in the base again. No Doom just yet. But Waska, they're running right up to the fountain. They have no fear. Now they're going to turn their sights back at the Ancient, but the hookshot connects because maybe in a bit of danger here. Taking a lot of damage, but he does have the butterfly, so the physical damage is not enough to take him out just yet. Clockwork buying back here. Matthew trying to get away, but the blink or the TP is canceled. Now the Quap goes down as well because smells the blood in the water. Wants to try to take down the base, but he doesn't have the damage. It is an ultra kill for Lumiere.
Okay, he needs. Nah, not for now. He needs to ultra kill them 4 times more. But in 30 seconds, he might be able to get the Aegis. That's something, but they got Megad. They really need to push out the waves.
They do. They do.
Why would they try to like kill them on the fountain? That always happens, right?
Yeah, but I guess thankfully for them, this is more of like dragging out the game and them losing it. They still, oh, actually they don't have buyback on the gyrocopter. That is slightly problematic.
Yeah, just the Roshan. They're still not able to push out top lane. Look, Corix is struggling there. And there's a double catapult.
Oh my goodness, yeah, Clockwork has to be the one to deal with it. But they are going to take the Roche very quickly. Surprising, another Roche for Hokori. Has Waska gotten an Aegis yet?
One maybe.
Is that even... I'm trying to remember who they put it on. I don't remember anyone from Waska ever
That
having
was the
one.
5 bottom. Yeah, they lost the 5 bottom. Was the last one, the co-op.
It's crazy. Hokori are staring Megas in the face, having grabbed all 3 Roshans.
What is Visage buy-in? Oh, Nullifier. Okay.
Nullifier is pretty important with this one, knowing that there are those Eon discs in the making, especially now versus the Quap, right? Sometimes versus supports, if the item isn't truly necessary, you'll forego it. But now that a Quap does have one, it's pretty necessary.
She has 4k HP on co-op.
Good lord. He's definitely thick. Wonder Kid, be careful, my son. If he gets doomed here, they don't even need it. Gardic tried to go in and save him. Now he dies too. Lumiere trying to step forward, but he's rocketed up. The barrage is hitting him, and he will fall for the first life. They dropped the Roche banner on the Ancient as well, trying to drag them back into Lumiere. Gets off the Requiem, but how much damage does he truly have? Trying to turn off. Butterfly is putting in work. He's lifestealing up now in Lumiere with nobody else to help him. He just can't survive. This will be game 1 going to Team Waska. And they certainly worked for it, but got the job done.
Yeah, Messi, you know, you got Messi. There's a reason why Waska is also here in this lower bracket. Is that because they're not playing their best Dota. Maybe because they have this new addition of Pakaz.
Everywhere. And it's a hero that you kind of like control that area, right? You toss out the Wukong's command. You have the Dawnbreaker coming in to heal you. And there's so much heal. As you already said, like they already have the Pugna, they already have the Dawn. So the sustain from this team looks really good. It's just, they're so mobile. Like the Medusa Stonegates get out of there. Pango swashing out. I don't know how you hold people in this Wukong's, in this Dawnbreaker ulti. And for that, I actually think that I like what Hokori have brought to the table in this one.
This is a solid draft coming from Hokori, but I would say it's greedy because Bristleback needs to hit the timings with the Aghanims at least. Duza, if she's getting pressured on the lane, it's kind of hard because she'll need assist from the support. And the Treant Protector really wants to help Pango on the runes, so it depends on how the side lanes are gonna go, especially the Duza, because it might be very annoying playing against Dawnbreaker and Pugna.
So this whole mess is all your fault?
Pugna should have a pretty good game. There's not a whole lot that really gets on top of him, other than maybe this Pangolier.
Gonna hit a lot on this Treant Protector, that's sure.
Oh, and
Yeah,
Tree, he's really taking a lot.
yeah. Once they hit level 3 on Hokori's side, Treant might be able to like just heal a lot. But before that, it's just gonna be Matthew right-clicking everyone.
Right? And honestly, like, it's not like Lumiere wants the heal. You know, Gardic is basically healing himself.
It doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess it brings an interesting like playstyle to Gardic's game where sometimes as a Treant Protector you got to be careful where you trade because you do want to drop the seeds that surround it, or not seeds that surround it, the leech seed down in a place where both you and your carry can get healed. Now this is what I was saying. All right, this is a hard lane,
bro. Level 1? How do you die level 1 in front of the tower? Were you AFK?
Wait,
Can you just run away?
Yodomi literally doesn't have a skill leveled because he went for the dumb luck, right? Or the learning curve. So it really was just because with a stun versus 2 heroes.
But do you really have to die?
I don't know, man. I don't think that this lane is very
ranged
easy.
creep with the boundless strike. It's not easy. By
Oh,
any
no, but
means, it's not easy. But...
Oh, and he gets sent back.
Let's see. Let's
No,
see. Does he
don't kill
die
him.
there?
He can't die here. If he dies there, it could be over.
And they need boots, stick, and level 3 on the Monkey King. Only that.
Yep. Wait, did he not? Oh, okay. He just hasn't skilled yet. Okay.
Dire's middle
There's no
tower
way he
is
would
under
treat it
attack.
instantly.
Oh! I mean, sometimes jumping on the tree and getting those low allows you to get the kill. If you feel like you're not able to stack the Jingu.
There's just too much damage around. I don't know. Oh, big silence.
Oh.
They could lose a Domi here, but Gnek isn't able to lock him up.
What?
Oh, he has a dead shot. I think he needs a right click plus a dead shot.
Yeah. That stun from Pakaz though.
It was slightly off the mark.
Yeah, he's a little bit off.
Radiant's courier has been
I
killed.
genuinely do not think that this gets easier. I think this only gets harder for the Monkey King as the levels go on. Because Muerta kind
Actually,
of plays
no.
the same as like a lion, right? Where anytime that you get these stacks built up as the Monkey King, you're just going to get dead shotted away. And at best case scenario, they're trying to like run up on you. So I don't think that this is going to get well.
Yeah, now they really need to like outplay on the lane.
Radiant
Ogre,
structures are
like
fortified.
not ogre, but
Oh.
make Muerta waste spells.
Dude. Wonder Kid actually got himself a deny and really limited Dark Mago's power on just that fortification. And it came up like right at 3 minutes, right? That's when Ford actually comes, so perfect timing. Gardic. Oh, he's a big danger. He wants to
Throw
turn
the
around and throw
grenade.
out. Oh no, he can't do it. I think if he turned around for the Nature's Grasp, it's possible that Lumiere was going to get some return kills from this one, but instead, we'll just keep getting the CS. Gets the Soul XP as well. Dusa doesn't mind.
Yeah, as long as he's getting free CS on the Dusa. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh,
Oh man, that's why I told you, bro. Morphling here would be better.
Oh, you want
You
some
know,
of this?
Slark probably could've done
Imagine
really
being
well
a
this lane.
Slark. Imagine
Slark would
being
be
a Slark.
owning.
He died twice, right? Slark
Yes,
would have died
0 times.
no thrice.
No. Don't take this away from me.
Come at me. And I'm
Dude,
taking your
oh
other
my,
eye.
that is...
Now he feels like the only way he comes back into this lane is by
I take
killing
what I
them. But
please.
Right?
Bristleback is level 4, and your 4 position is a Pugna, so it doesn't really matter if he rotates stop. He won't do much. So
You can tell like the body language of a hero when he comes back to lane after two deaths. Instantly runs right up through the lane. Like that's somebody who wants kills. They are very frustrated and they want to get it back any means possible.
and he's going for the corrosion, so
Yeah, I really think it's too late to go corrosion. I don't think he can keep on doing this. We'll see. Because still only level 2 in the Jingu. It really doesn't do that much extra damage. And this could be a turnaround. I'm telling you, this is not free. The stacks, they're too much. Makaz is trying to get another one. Has it with the swash through for Wonder Kid. Coming through, gets the kill. And is it Walk of Shame? Da Vinci,
No.
does he have a TP on the monkey? Oh, you know, it'll be up just in time, but
Yeah.
oh man.
this is what friends are for. The Pango just TPs there, uses one spell, and walks down mid
Dire's
again.
top tower
You
His
really
tip.
need Dark Mago to help out on the top lane.
Oh my goodness. 6-1, but somehow the net worth is still slightly in favor of Waska.
Dire's top tower
I'm a little
is under
surprised.
attack.
Yeah, that's only because Dawnbreaker is being able to farm a lot, and also Tiny is winning mid.
But Lumiere having a really good time, of course. Pango succeeding a little bit now that he's gone to the first kill there. But his mid lane, as you said, it hasn't been so good. The deficit there is very, very rough.
Look at the 6 minutes rune. Okay, it was Dark Mago, so what are you gonna do with that?
Oh, it's Sacred. As an aggressive move in, and it might work. Gardic, a little bit of danger here. No more heal. They're TPing down. That is a strange TP.
It was just in case.
They have the damage. Nature's Grass doesn't really connect. They'll go after Matthew here, but here comes the Monkey King. He came down to the Muerta? I'm a little surprised. And now here comes the Dawn. Oh my god. Sacred coming all the way back. Now Gardic in a bit of danger, trying to run through the trees here. Pakaz is taking too much damage. And he needed this one severely. Yeah, this is going to be a nice kill here. Should get it off the rolls from Wonder Kid. Another swash through, and this is the third death for Pakaz.
Yeah, this is a really nice rotation by Wonder Kid. But Dark Mago, he wants to do something.
Dark Mago has been owning the lane, but Wonder Kid has been a team player, helping out this whole time, making the rotations to help out the side lanes. Really has enabled the net worth of this Medusa and the Bristleback at the expense of his own.
Radiant's top tower
Yeah,
is
so
under
Dark
attack.
Mago at least, I mean not Dark Mago, but Pakaz at least got 1 kill out of that. This is more gold than would get on the top lane.
Radiant's
Anyways,
middle tower is under attack.
And he's
wanna
not
go
done.
again.
He's playing so aggressive into this one, and Lumiere needs help. Needs a lot of help. He's asking for the team.
he missed.
There's nobody around. We're team.
Yeah,
Team?
this is how you come back on the game as a Monkey King.
I suppose, but I mean, your Medusa has been sitting down there, living through all of it, and nobody helped out? Really? There's a TP on both the Muerta and the Bristleback and the Pango. I don't know.
Radiant's
A little
bottom
surprised
tower
there.
is under attack.
He's gonna stay here, right? Bristleback's farming stacks, so this is gonna be a fast Aghanims.
Yeah. And they have to kind of take it now because there is a Dawnbreaker on the enemy team. If you're not careful, she'll see that with her innate in about 2 minutes, and then they'll run up for these stacks. Look at the boots, yeah. Is everybody actually putting boots at their first slot, or is that just how it's ordered in this list?
I don't know.
Let's see. Let's get another. Where Pango? Oh, okay, yeah. So Pango does not have it in his first slot. Yeah. So it just orders the boots first. Interesting. Is it by? It's not by gold amount. There's some categorization for it, but it looks very satisfying.
Yeah, team boots first slot.
But they don't. I think the Pango has it in second slot. So, or in fourth slot technically.
I mean, no way it's like this. No way it's
Okay.
like this.
Click on the Pango.
Yeah, I see. I mean, no way this is how they are using the items.
Yeah. Like Medusa has boots in second slot.
You see, Quellen
but-
Blade, same slot also. But stick though.
Yeah.
Some sticks on the second slot, some sticks on the third slot.
Yeah. Right? But it's not by price either, because Blood Grenade is less expensive than a Bassi. So interesting sorting, but it looks very cool. I don't know what the logic is for it, but it looks amazing.
It's by Ice Frog's preference.
Right?
Radiant's
just-
bottom tower is under
Just have
attack.
that as a function. The Ice Frog special.
So I'm curious to see what Dark Mago is going to do now. He wants to collapse some bottom lane. Feels like Monkey King still around. He needed somewhere to farm.
Yeah. Needs to hit lane creeps. As a Monkey King, you just
Radiant's
don't
bottom tower is
farm
under attack.
neutrals as well anymore.
Dire's top tower
This
is
guy
under
needs to
attack.
die. This is just too much heroes rotating.
This is already criminal, right? Like, he's done his job. He's gotten so many people
Radiant's
around him,
bottom tower is
trying to
under
get into the
attack.
trees again,
Dire's
and
turret
Pakaz wasn't
has
able to
been
hit him because of the decrypt. He's going further into the trees. They'll finally get the kill, but it took so long, and meanwhile, like, everybody else is farming. There's a Bristleback taking stacks. Pango going back into the lane, clearing other stacks in this jungle.
Radiant's bottom
Waska
tower
really
is
had to
under
work for
attack.
that kill.
Radiant
Bristleback
structures
actually is
are
taking the
fortified.
tower. The top lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This is like the
Radiant's
Hokori
bottom
carry
tower
at the
is under
moment.
attack.
Right.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Thankfully, Sacred, a lot of gold to his name. Also sees the whole map here, knows what's going on. Didn't really paint out the jungle stacks, but they do have their own here. So, they don't really need to invade. Domi could die here, honestly. It's a little bit scary because you don't know what TPs could come in, but Bristle
Sounds
can
like a
kill him.
bait.
Right?
Doesn't want to ruin his own game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the net worths have really evened out.
On my watch.
Monkey King, lowest net, but only by what, like 500 gold separating these guys, so he's fine.
Waska found a way of making Pakas like less sad, I guess.
Found a way.
He found 2 kills, a tower.
Now he's going for the Mage Slayer. I mean, this is a interesting theory versus both the Medusa and actually versus everybody, right? Pango, Dusa, and the Bristle all have a pretty decent amount of spell damage. Of course, more on the Pango and the Bristle. And it does get mitigated.
Radiant
The
are scanning.
active debuff that you place with Mage Slayer decreases outgoing spell damage from who is affected. You only get protection from magic damage though, in the like innate part of the spell. So still very good versus Vitali and the Pangolier.
Yeah. Against the Bristol bag is the big thing.
Oh yeah. So I don't feel like I don't see many Mage Slayers much anymore, specifically not on Monkey. So it'll be cool if that works.
DKs still buy it here and
Yep.
there.
Used to be a lot more on Hoodwink, but the hero and that item build have kind of died down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mago is trying to get into his Blink Dagger timing as fast as he can.
As he should. Mago plays the Tiny the way that I want the Tiny to be played. Small items into a Blink Dagger. I didn't even think that the Soul Ring was really as much worth it, but as long as he still gets this Blink before 15 minutes, I'm okay with it.
You kind of need Soul Ring in these situations because you need to be
Radiant's top
farming
tower is
and
under
able to
attack.
help your team. Especially
Yeah.
because they started losing the lane, so it needs to be online.
Yep. Like they are making a move here. If he gets a kill, this will be very good for his Blink Dagger timing, and it looks like they'll get it. So, oh, Matthew didn't stop the sucky, so does end up taking the kill away from Dark Mago.
Dire's top tower is under
Yeah.
attack. Radiant's
The
middle
intention was
tower
to
is under
find
attack.
Bristol back, but he was farming on the left side, and he was actually walking base because he was very low. Yeah, this is just annoying to guard deck. He really wants to heal this tower, but Matthew is not gonna allow him. One hit! Oh,
Radiant's middle
got it.
tower has been denied.
He started denying and then realized like Pugno will take it eventually. Now topside Vitali, I feel like this is too dangerous. I think he does end up going down here. Maybe Wonder could get something turned around. No, wait. Vitali is still alive, but the toss ends up taking him down. Now Sacred could honestly live from this one. He does. Wonder Kid stunned
Oh.
up, wasn't able to get the swash away. Maybe he
Oh.
dies now. Tossed up, lots of damage, tries to swash through it. The tree, it doesn't connect, but the hammer does. And it's a double kill for Waska.
But someone
He was 700 gold away from Aghanim. Why would he get close to the enemy tower?
Yeah.
That was a really nice read from Waska. They were ready to punish.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, no, they did a really good job with that one. And now this Blink Dagger timer from Mago, it's going to start to hit really hard. This is kind of his timing. I'd say for
Radiant
5
structures
minutes.
are
Is that a
fortified.
fair one? For 5 minutes, he can still blink, Avatos people, and it feels pretty high value.
Radiant's
Yeah, of
top
course.
tower is under attack.
After that, maybe Glimmers, maybe Auras, maybe Pipe, something like that comes
Radiant's
out.
top
And then
tower has fallen.
you need a Conda before you really feel like you're nuking people down.
Oh, they have a really good
Radiant's
ward.
top tower is under
And
attack.
Ogre is bringing a
Dire's
smoke.
middle tower is under attack.
Gardic could get the ward, actually. Has the courier on the high ground. Makes me think, oh no, he's checking another, oh, he's checking the other high ground.
Yeah, he was
had
like,
the
no way
courier right
they
there, but,
came here, right?
Yeah.
Because last time they killed the Murta and left.
Oh, Mago.
The dead shot.
It is, and he's trying to roll up through, but Matthew's still sucking him on down. It will get the kill. Dawnbreaker coming in as well. They did already lose Matthew, which is a good amount of gold for Lumiere, honestly. But they are fighting in the calling, which got even more calling spirits because somebody died in it. But Connect still should die here. No, because of his ulti, he's still alive for now, stunned up. Should finally die afterwards, but it's not before. They did lose a few heroes still on Waska. So Dawnbreaker did fall, but already with 3 gone from Hokori, they can't really muster up another fight.
Yeah, I mean, Dark Magus is still alive, so it's okay for Waska. Bristleback got a lot of gold on this fight, though.
Oh, and could get even more. Mago, he will live, but Yadomi might have just gotten thrown to the wolves.
Time to run.
And that is a shield rune. That guy is big.
Time to keep running.
Yeah, I mean, they want to. You can see Mago, that was a toss back. He didn't even want to try to get an Avatos kill on that guy, so they will take the tower, it seems. They're not even going after. I feel like you need to take away this nether ward if you want to keep the push going.
He's here.
Mago, honestly, a little bit dangerous there. I felt like he went pretty deep in, but they shouldn't be able to get the kill. He's a big boy, and Hokori, they're still lacking damage right now.
This is not fighting on their terms. They need to be patient.
Toss. Oh, the silence. In from the Dawnbreaker, I believe it was, and they get another kill in Waska.
Okay,
After a
Adomi.
lackluster laning stage, they may actually just be running the map now. Gardic in a lot of danger. Vitali trying to help him out here, but all he can offer up is his body, and now his body has gotten taken out.
Dire's top
He's
tower,
gotta watch
Tiny
out.
airlines.
Right?
Radiant's
was
bottom
close.
tower is under attack.
Fine, Vitali. Yeah, Hokori, they need to like organize a little bit more because they were fighting on the mid lane
Radiant's
and they
bottom
knew
tower is
Waska
under
was
attack.
looking for a fight.
Dire's
And they
top
just
tower is
decided
under
to
attack.
farm some camps while they were running away.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's middle
have their
tower is
timings.
under attack.
They like group, go for a smoke play with the Pango OT. That would be better.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Oh, you don't mean.
Midas again, man.
Oh, is he? Oh my. This feels like less of a Midas game, but again, he's almost doubling the net worth of the enemy pause 5, so in reality, he has the excess cash to make it happen.
Dire's middle tower
And
is
now,
under
silent
attack.
stuff.
Radiant's
He should
bottom
be.
tower
This is going to be a
is
big
under
kill for
attack.
them. Mago locked up by the Deucin with the Gorgon's Grasps, and Lumiere is the one to pick up the kill. And now Wonderkid actually found somebody else here. There's a Matthew lurking in the distance. It is a double kill, and Hokori have wiped away a lot of this net worth lead now from Waska.
This is how they should be playing.
Dire's
Play with the
middle tower
Pango,
has
play with the
fallen.
Brawl. Don't just react to what Waska is doing, because chaotic
Dire's
fights,
middle tower
it's
is
what they
under
want.
attack.
They have Dawnbreaker and Monkey King, and the Tiny going in and out.
60-40 before the Midas comes in.
Hmm.
Oh, even
know-
70-30 now. Holy moly.
There's a note saying, if you're losing the game, you go Midas to recover. If you're winning, you still go Midas
Midas
to
to win.
punish them.
Amen.
That was close.
What? I thought for sure he was dead there. Holy moly. And ooh, going right in for the butterfly here on Lumiere.
Wait, do
I'm a
they
little
know they lose this
surprised.
Up?
It doesn't feel like this is as much of a butterfly game. Don't you want Scotty to live through the burst?
You need to have damage.
Well, does damage matter if you're dead?
No, of course not.
And now Mago still chasing on forward here. Sending him back into the tower, yes, but they accidentally kill this Treant. Now they have the Wukongs on top of Vitaly here. He's trying to live through it all, but with the silence, he can't press those quills. They get another kill. And in the
man.
Wukongs, you can't fight there. Wonder Kid gotta get Avalanche and the blink in with the toss again. Dark Mago. He's owning the game on his Tiny.
Beautiful gameplay. Beautiful Wukong's command. Dark Mago shining on his Tiny. That's why a lot of teams respect it.
Yeah. No, that's why we knew immediately it was a Tiny for Dark Mago. And despite it being first picked by his team, it feels like it hasn't been punished at all.
And the Midas.
Here we go.
Radiant's
He's
middle
hoping to
tower
get
is
a
under
good
attack.
3x.
Yeah, he could get it. He's got level 2.
Oh. That's why you always use a spell before using Midas.
The heat check, right?
Just
Figure
activate
out.
your lucky.
Yeah. Oh my god. So there's a 75% chance that you get the 2x, and then a 30% chance that you get the 1x.
Radiant are
Or sorry, the
scanning.
3x. So the chance of him to get a 1x, I believe, is it 25% that it does that roll
Mathematician,
first?
bro. I don't know.
Well, I don't know what order they do it. I don't know if they go
Dire's
top to
middle
bottom or
tower
bottom
is
to
under
top.
attack.
So like theoretically, they could like roll for 4x and then roll for 3x and then roll for 2x, and that would make your chances a lot better since you have multiple rolls for success. But if it's only doing the 2x first, it's worse for you because then you could just lose that 1 of 25 there and you don't get any extra rolls in order to get a potential win. So I actually don't know. Does it say like in the Dota wiki, like in what order do you get multicasts? Wonder Kid is dead here, but we're doing math, okay? This is more important. You people need to learn.
I'll let the math part for you.
Well, what about the
Oh,
kills part? You think
big
some people
jump.
are dying here? A huge jump. They have the Dawn ult as well. That is with an Aghanim Scepter. The Mage Slayer is preventing so much damage from Vitaly. He will die.
And the Duza doesn't want to join this kind of fights.
And now, oh no, Gnak also dies because is running the map. Same with Mago. It feels like these heroes are so aggressive. There's just nowhere to hide. And now Lumiere also in danger, throwing out the Gorgon. He's got the Butterfly. Maybe the evasion is enough for him. He's got 3 stacks of the Jingu. Bakaz doesn't even want to look at him right now to swash through. BKB pops, gets a nice stun, but the roll coming in. They could kill Bakaz here. They will. He went too deep. Now they're going to lose Matthew as well. The Medusa still unchallenged.
And that was a little bit too much, I would say, but he kind of feels like he wants vengeance from what his laning stage was. So he died so much on the laning stage that now just wants to kill to get involved. That's good for Hokori that they were able to kill the Monkey King because the game was getting out of hand. Oh, they see the Duza. Do they just go top? Yeah. But they don't have a smoke. Oh, they do. Okay. So this is going to be like Pugna, Tiny, and Dawnbreaker. Is that enough?
He's already lost so much mana, and now with the Pugna, he don't care about the evasion. He does turn around with a nice snake, but Lumiere still will die. No stun without
He's
the ulti
hated.
available from the Medusa.
Oh, he's gonna just get the rune. But they got the big prize. Bakas.
Dire's bottom
That's
tower
a
is
speedy
under attack.
kobold.
Dude, I haven't learned anything.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
In what order does multicast
Radiant's courier
apply?
has been killed.
Dota?
Chat GPT,
Alright.
bro.
I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I'm sure that somebody in the chat is smarter than me and will actually knows in what order do the rolls occur for Ogre multicast. Because if it is lowest to highest, you're a little bit screwed. If not, you can get luckier.
It's probably like that then.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Right?
under
Yeah,
attack.
the amount of times that I see a multicast, it's probably high to low. Which means getting a
Radiant's bottom
low
tower has
multicast
fallen.
is like getting no multicast is very rare. You're essentially doing two rolls then, right? You're doing like, okay, does he get a 3x? All right. So 70% chance to get nothing. And then the multicast, so another 25% chance.
It is
Like
something
it's very
like
hard.
you either get the multicast or not. If you get
Yeah.
the multicast, it is X2 or X3. Then it rolls
Oh,
again.
okay.
If you do not get it, you do not
see.
get it.
So it's a 50-50 on if you. I
Yeah.
feel like that can't be how it works. There's no
Yeah.
way.
This is
Dire
how
are
I
scanning.
look at it.
Oh, I
might be
see.
wrong.
Okay. Yeah, it's basically like a 17% chance when you hit level 2 that you only like cast once, if it's high to low. And then on level 3, it's even like more astonishing, because then it's like
Radiant are
85%,
scanning.
and then it's like 70%, and then it's 25%. So you're multiplying all those. Multiplying percents is like a really low number, guys. It
You
is
should
not
be
high.
friends with Yadomi.
I should be friends with Yudomi. He seems like a cool person. He buys Midas on Ogre. Those guys are the coolest.
And he would really like you, because he would ask for you to come and tell his teammates why he goes for Midas. Oh, he showed up.
Radiant
Run.
are scanning.
What's up with this
Are
Radiant
scanning.
scan? Yeah, really? This is like the smoke of desperation. They're going deep.
Oh, they're so deep. And yeah, killing this Dawnbreaker would be amazing. Do they have the chain lock?
Dire's
She's
middle
silenced up, but now
Oh,
saved by the
man, dude.
Decrep, and now by the Sun. Oh no, Gannett, he's got to get out of here. He's gonna die though. Gardic trying to get
Gardic.
away. If they only lose 2 supports, I guess it's not the worst, but I applaud them for trying to kill the Dawnbreaker. But if you swing at the king, you better not miss.
Let's say they kill Dawnbreaker. What happens next? Do they start winning the game because of that? No.
Yeah. Well, Dawn doesn't have buyback, right?
Yeah,
So-
she doesn't have buyback, but the
So it
waves
would,
are
it would be a
pushed.
much easier fight. Yeah.
Lisa was not like interested on that fight.
Yeah, Deuce matters a lot actually. Like you can keep people in that silence from the Muerta for so much longer if they're rooted in it.
Roshan
So
has
they have
fallen to
AC,
the dust.
they have
Dire's
Aegis.
bottom tower is under attack.
Sieging with Monkey King against Duza Pengo is not that easy, but they might have to. I'm not sure if they want to go late game against Duza.
Yeah. The Deuce late game, it feels again a little uncontested in
Dire's
this one,
bottom
right?
tower is under
Like Scotty,
attack.
very good for her. There's not anyone that's building the Fusel Blade in this game. So as long as she can get the items she wants, it'll be fine. But has to pop the Stone Gaze, get out of here now. Force Staff gets it away. And see, this is where the Medusa can do well. You can get
Radiant's
out of these
middle
big
tower is
circles that
under
you have
attack.
right now from Waska. And then honestly, you can reset.
So no Wukong's command. I think they can
Radiant's
still
middle
go because they
tower
don't
has
need
fallen.
Wukong's command to siege.
Dire's bottom
And
tower
Duza doesn't
is
have
under attack.
ulti. Does she want to
Radiant's
team
middle
fight?
tower is under attack.
I mean, I think you only want to hold your ulti for the Wukons and
They
the
wanna-
Donald. So
They wanna,
I think she's
they wanna
fine.
kill. Ooh, that was close. They wanna wipe the towers.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have dust, Pakas? Sentry? No, right? Carry players.
I believe so. Yep.
But Tiny has a jam.
He was kind of doing that blind. He's only got a ward in the wave.
Device is next.
Still 3 minutes on the Aegis, so a lot of things can still happen.
Yeah, I mean, Waska, they are just closing off the map. Roshan still on, or sorry, not Roshan. Age is still on the Monkey King for 3 minutes. It's a lot to work with, right? I mean, they could theoretically just stranglehold the map, get this top tower. Do you think they go high ground? I think it might be a little too ambitious to go high ground with this.
Yeah, you can try to like fake high ground push, then rely on Tiny getting a toss back, and then you start the
Yeah.
fight. Sieging is not that great. Treant Protector, Muerta, Pengo, Duza, a lot of things.
Smoking again.
Oh, they're spread on the map.
But Hidomi, I think Hidomi might tank this one. No, finds Pakaz. Oh, but he's able to get himself through with the shard. Well done with the Boundless Strike shard.
A nice
Radiant's
move
top
by
tower is
Hokori.
under attack.
They got
And honestly, really well
themselves
done
on
from
map.
Ogre as well. Yeah, well, they do. They get themselves a little bit to move.
Now Tiny has BKB, so if they want to go for this high ground play, this is the time. They could not do that without BKB.
It was a little bit difficult there, but maybe they have a chance now. Still the Aegis for another about 2 minutes.
Has MKB
Oh,
on
he's-
Monkey.
KB and the Diffusal. So now Medusa's in a little
Radiant's
bit, not
bottom tower
trouble,
is
but
under attack.
kiting out matters a lot more. I think honestly at this point, it could be worth. Oh my god.
That was fast. He has gem, bro. You don't want to play
Yeah.
with this guy.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It could be worth for Pakaz to get himself like a nullifier.
Oh, the toss
Oh,
back.
he's trying to get the Dusa. He does. Dusa needs to get out of here with her ulti, but she's not given the chance. She never gets abreasted and she dies.
Yeah, that's what you
Radiant's
do
middle
with your
tower is under
Tiny.
attack. Radiant structures
Really good
are
setup from him. You see he positions himself directly to the right of the Medusa. Toss comes from the left hand.
Another
and
one.
look at it again. Tossing back in. Did get the Bloodstone off. Now the roll coming through. Still have Aegis for another 30 seconds though on Pakaz. Even if you kill him once, another life to work with here. Can they actually take this one? Already a lot of damage from Vitaly as well. They'll Lotus up this monkey, send him back in a little bit, but he just gets another kill on Gnek. Oh no, and they found the tree. Oh, he was looking for the blink to get in, but he never gets it. 3 are gone. Hokori, with elimination on the line, are staring this game dead in the face, and there's still 3 heroes gone for 30 seconds. They will lose at least 1 Rax.
Radiant's middle
Yeah,
barracks
25
has fallen.
seconds on the Duza. You might just chill now. Unless Dark Mago keeps finding these tosses.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Because isn't
They want to
done.
force Sleep, at least.
They want everything, even without the Aegis. No roll. I feel like roll is
Radiant's
actually
bottom
a
tower
lot.
has fallen.
Doesn't really want to buy Silver Edge, but he might have to if this Bristleback starts to being like,
Ooh, he couldn't
oh
right click.
my god.
Oh, this Bristle has been robbed of 2 different kills now. The Sacred, or not, the Dawnbreaker TPing away, and now the Ogre Magi. That is crazy.
So Hokori wants to go for something. Smoke play.
Okay.
Let's see what the plan is, because if they just sit and wait for Waska to find the angles, they will just slowly lose the game.
The sentry right on Gardic right now. If he shows, he should know that there is a sentry on him. He can deward it now, but
Just please
They are
don't
just
make
gonna
this smoke of the seat, smoke of defeat.
welcome to
Yeah, just chill. Yeah, play in the mid lane. Try to find with the vision. Sometimes that happens. You go for a smoke play, because you're desperate. You lose the fight, then you call it right after.
Right, yeah. I mean, we literally saw some like actually game losing smokes yesterday. But I mean, we also saw game winning smokes, I guess. Literally versus Heroic, right?
Yeah.
Sitting in the Roshan pit. Easy smoke out. Get a kill.
Radiant are scanning.
Arcane Reservoir.
Dire are
Taking
scanning.
the gank. Gardic really wants to stop them from getting on top of the Dusa here. Needs to get a root. Will stop people for a second. Lumiere, can he get his ulti off? He's silenced. He doesn't have a BKB. They'll get another kill. Without the Medusa, you have no stake in this fight. Wonder Kid will try to take someone out with this one. At least does manage to get Yadomi. Taking out Matthew as well. Supports are out, but Bakaz is still alive. I don't know. Can you actually take down this Monkey King without the Medusa?
I mean, can they kill the Bristol back? That's the question.
That's true. I mean, maybe Bristle and Bakaz are two unstoppable forces. It feels like with the buyback. Oh, wait. That was a Medusa buyback. This monkey's definitely in danger. It is a triple kill. Now they get the root on Dark Mago. Is it a comeback, Ace?
These buybacks, they hurt a lot Hokori, but this is definitely a start. 70 seconds without the Monkey King. No buyback. Roche is up. So, where's the plan here, Hokori? They're giving you a chance.
Roche, right?
You need to do something substantial. Getting the Aegis is very nice.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this Aegis, you've seen the last few fights that just all in the Dusa and kind of made it so that nothing else mattered.
Dire are scanning.
So now giving the Dusa an Aegis, even if you do all in the Medusa, might not matter.
They might need to buy Silver Edge because you need to be able to kill the Bristol back.
Dire's top tower
They
is under
can definitely
attack.
kill the Dusa, but they need to be able to kill the Bristol back.
I think Tiny, yeah, he just
Thank
got
you, Dark
Shadow Blade.
Mago.
Yeah.
I mean, this Dusa is
Aegis.
like,
Roshan has fallen
okay, she's
to
getting the
Radiant.
Aegis, but she's not doing much.
Yeah, I mean, her build, she has to go for the Scotty because she needs the extra
Dire's
tank.
top tower
Her
is
butterfly
under
isn't
attack.
really doing anything anymore because of the MKB on the Monkey King. So I don't know. Daedalus, right? Or no, okay, you can't go Revenant's Rouge on Dusa. Never mind.
Okay, BKB is gonna be really helpful. So you can just BKB pop ulti and hope you don't die on the Wukong's command. You can just run away.
Interesting TP away. I guess they really are still scared of Waska.
As they should. They need to fight on their turn. If Waska comes into a ward, then it's okay. If not, you need to be really careful. They need to do the same, like jump on the back line. This is what Hokori did. They killed the sports.
Oh, so far, I mean, Mago is
Radiant
a
are
beast.
scanning.
4.5 thousand HP. I mean, he is a thick boy.
The mid wave is where
Dire's
lot of
middle
heroes
tower
die.
is under attack.
Oh, Lumiere. Honestly, a little bit of a rough spot to show.
Precious bounty.
Dire's structures.
Dark Mago coming in,
don't
gets the
care.
toss out. Need to chain stun this Medusa here. Taking too much, and Lumiere, that's gonna be the first life. Still has the BKB available when she's up for the second one, but still in the Wukong's command. Stunned up once, gets the BKB away, trying to turn around. Needs to get a lot more mana than what she's got in the tank right now, but the Wukong's, it wears out. Now the Stone Game's running away. Can they get a kill on the Monkey King? They can!
no buyback.
They are coming back, but the buyback is sacred here. Now they want to escape. There's been too much, but without a Monkey King, I just don't see how Waska can continue this fight.
Dusa has low mana. They don't have anything to fight. Dusa has no buyback. So wise decision here for Hokori is just run away.
And a really good fight for them. Hokori, they're continuing to whittle this net worth lead away. And Medusa getting two very important kills, as well as Wonder Kid on the Pangolier. What is Pangolier 1? What's he building next?
Does he have Basher already? Yeah, has
Yeah,
the
he does.
basher.
Just going
What?
for the Octarine. Okay.
Yeah, he needs to keep stunning the Pango.
Yeah. What about the
No, I mean
Meduser?
the monkey.
What's the Deucer got?
She's going for the Daedalus. She is close
Okay.
to hit 25.
Daedalus will be really nice with Medusa. I feel like we are lacking just a slight amount of damage. And as we saw in the last fight, if Medusa is allowed to press her ulti, she can take it to the Monkey King in Wukong's command. That is insane. Wukong's command is like the Monkey King safe space. Not just because he has so many of those, armies around him, but because of the extra armor that he gets. 25 bonus armor that the Monkey King gets while he's in this Wukong's. I mean, crazy that she was able to take it to him. And if she's able to keep doing that, this could turn around and be a Hokori game. But they've just got to win one more fight, right? One more fight and I'm convinced.
I don't even think they need one more fight. They just need to wait for the buyback on the Duza. They are really strong and they have the BKB now. So Duza, the only reason Duza lost the Aegis is because the BKB was on the backpack. If she pops BKB, I don't think she's dying. So they might just need to go for another target like the Bristol back using the Silver Edge. This monkey might need like Aghanims.
Yeah, it would be nice. It feels like it's not, I don't know, does Aghanims really hit that hard?
It helps because he's gonna be stone gazed, bashed. But he needs to get it from Roshan. He won't be able to just buy the blessing. Matthew.
He's taking a lot of damage here already. Already used his decrep once. Has it again now. It is on such a low cooldown. TP away. He's got it. Now you can tell me with his own Ghost Scepter. Cosplaying the Bugna from the other his own team, but still he will fall.
Has buyback at least. A lot of reliable gold. Has the Midas, right?
Dire's middle tower.
He's
is
got
under
plenty,
attack.
man. Plenty in the tank. I'm a little surprised though.
Dire's
What are
middle
the items that the
tower
ogre
has
has? This feels. Doesn't he have a lot of net worth on ogre?
No.
He's almost as farmed as a Bango. What do you mean no?
No. I mean, he is not scaling with his items, so you don't really.
Yeah,
Dire's top
he's still
tower
going for
has fallen.
support items. You know,
Yeah,
he hasn't queued up
needs
the
to
hex
have like
yet.
a set of buys. Then you
Yeah.
start feeling the
Right.
impact.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
He's just
under
an
attack.
above average farm support right now. He's not, he's not off lane tier ogre magi yet. Right now, I feel like Waska, they're feeling the pressure. They're trying to escape elimination. They did take last game after a good amount of back and forth. Now, the game has been in their hands for a long time, and it's starting to slip through their fingers. Waska are one slip up away from seeing themselves. In fact, Gaben is like, guys, pack it up. Hokori are winning. Do you agree with that, Ace?
Is winning.
Hokori is winning. According to Gaben, it's 60-40.
This is the probability, right, of them ending up winning the game. Current
Yes.
status, they are not winning. They're losing.
That's fair.
Left behind. One, the mid lane is down.
So it's the
They're not
scaling.
winning just yet.
It's still that, like, eventually, if this game goes on, a Bristleback Medusa core duo will likely beat out a Monkey King Titan.
Yeah, this is just the win probability. Not the current status of the game necessarily.
It's true. It's kind of like when you see a Spectre lineup. Spectre is down like 20,000 net, and it's like, nope.
She'll
Spectre.
probably win anyways, right? 'Cause it's
Right.
Spectre, so-
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But they're definitely losing the game still in that moment. And just, I agree. Waska is still
Radiant's
heavily
top tower
in
has
control of
fallen.
this game. Maybe not heavy. They're in control of this game.
Yeah, not
But the
heavily.
Medusa-
because
Radiant's
Hokori
top
is still
tower
able
is
to
under
like
attack.
leave the base, push out
Yeah.
waves, kill some heroes. You see the ogre trying to run for his life.
Ogre.
Dire's
Yeah,
bottom
he's
tower
running, but they do find the tree protector here. Wukong's down on him. Gardic, does he want to get his ulti off now? No. He's just going to go down. Medusa is able to ulti and get on out of the Wukong's. Wonder Kid can't really go back to his team. The Wukong is sectioning him off. He's got it. Oh, the blink.
Can't believe.
I
Can't
am
believe he was able to
astonished.
blink out.
What? All right, really well done from him. They only lose the Train Protector. Medusa once again is able to use the Stone Gaze to get out of the Donald and the Wukongs, and now this could be a fight won from Hokori without those big spells in the game. Oh no, please, Vitaly, do not do this to me. I said that you guys could win this one. Now he's broken. He's already popped the Bloodstone, but they do see Pakaz. He's gonna get himself the Disperser buff. Get the move speed, get on out of there for now.
They need to pair the Silver Edge with the Monkey being close enough.
Yeah. One just isn't enough. Much like, isn't there a candy that's the one just isn't enough? That's something, right?
I don't know. Maybe in the US, yeah.
That's fair. They only broadcast candy like that in the United States.
This is complex. So,
Radiant are scanning.
if Monkey King is able to get his hands on the Roshan's Blessing, it's gonna be better for him, but
Your
I'm
shrine
starting to
has
think that
fallen to the
they
dark.
need, I don't know, Pressure. Oh, Tiny got it. So they don't even feel they need it.
There's so much damage on him. And whoa, I mean, this feels like a really good fight no matter what for Waska. You have Aegis. You have 20,000 net worth. Your Ogre has Midas. Your Tiny has an Aghanim Scepter. There's simply no way you can lose this fight. Right,
You
Ace?
don't have buyback on Monkey King.
There is a way. Gardic, you are a bold, bold boy. For sitting in that wave after using those spells.
Oh, finally! Oh, now Ogre is very
we go.
strong. Look.
There we go.
Look at this guy, really strong.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot. So now even like, I don't know, you have to pop your BKB very early on the Medusa.
If he manages to use Vise on the Dusa, she might just die.
It does feel that way sometimes.
If she's able to hit, then this is very hard.
I'll take that.
Only 3 buybacks not in the game right now. It's the Muerta, Ogre Magi, and the Bristleback. So honestly, Bristle is the one that matters the most. 500 gold, he should get that then in the duration of a fight, but if he gets nuked down, it's kind of over.
Yo, Waska can try to do something now. Monkey King has buyback. Lumiere got the short.
Ooh, Vitaly.
Why? Why that was not enough?
It doesn't feel. Oh, Lumiere. Ooh. Trying to get to the wall. Does have the Stone Gaze. Landed a little bit early there. That was only cutting out to the Donald, though. Now Wonder Kid trying to get back into this one. They see the Monkey King. He's got an Aegis, though. Even if you kill him once, you got to go at it again. And they haven't even killed him just once yet.
Time to reset. You don't want to waste the Aegis. Reset, get more heals. Get back full HP. Maybe try again later. Don't think the Basher. How did Bristol just run away?
Right? I feel like that
Radiant are
should have been.
scanning.
And think about it. If he dies, there's still no buyback on the Bristleback. So if he did go down, it could have been over for Hokori.
I don't think he's saving for a buyback. He wants to finish the nullifier.
Oh,
It feels invincible.
That's a that is a spooky one to do, but it definitely opens up a lot of their game, right? Then you're able to get these kills that you've been waiting for, but it does mean if you get gone on, you could just die. And there is a Silver Edge on Mago. killing the Bristle is absolutely in their power. And here it goes, sending him back right into the Monkey King. Hexed up by the Ogre as well, sitting in the Wukongs, but at this point, the Wukongs is just to keep everybody away. Now Lumiere having to back up here. The Dawn ult is popped. They're kiting out these spells from Waska efficiently, but they could lose their rack still. Huerta will fall. Now Bristle getting into the mix here. Bakaz has taken one of the racks. Still has Aegis for a good while. Will lose his first life. Pugna buying back as well. Wants to get into it, but the roll is already taking out the Dawnbreaker. She has no ult to get back into this one. Lumiere, but the snake comes back. Gives him a little bit more. Passage up away now. Bakaz getting another Wukong's out with the refresher. But could they kill him in the midst of the Wukong's? Wonder Kid will go down. He's so low on the Monkey King. He's trying to dodge, but he can't. Another kill. The Medusa. Is she too powerful? And the snipe.
Fear.
Connect. Instant tip from Gardic. Knows that that was a good one, and it is a triple kill for Vitaly. They hold the high ground. They kill 4 heroes through the Aegis, and Waska, they are feeling the pressure.
They kind of held it because they still lost their X. But they won the fight. That's what is important right now. They still won the fight, and suddenly Wukong's command is not working anymore. They're being able to just run away.
Mm-hmm.
They need to fix that somehow, like Basher, Abyssal Blade. I don't know. Maybe combo the stuns a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be a massive
Dire's middle
buyback.
tower is under attack.
Should be.
Waska
They could
side.
force all 4 buybacks. You know, immediately after this fort is over, you're going tier 4s. Get this tower, get to the tier 4, force more buybacks out of Waska, make them hurt.
Oh, they want to play
I don't
safe.
I don't know about this. You're not forcing buybacks with this. Waska will trade you
You're
as
not able
easy
to
as.
win the game because it's just 20 seconds on the Monkey King. So you're gonna just take as much as you can.
Dire's
Okay.
top barracks
But
are
they
under
are
attack.
winning the fights. They are in a good
Dire's
position now,
bottom
Hokori.
tower has
Now
fallen.
they are winning the game.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Now they are really ahead.
I've never even seen that menu before. At 80-20 now. Holy moly, man. Hokori have really dragged this back from the depths. And they've been favored. Gaben has believed this whole time. But it took that fight for me to see they genuinely are the ones in control now. Only a 5,000 net worth lead. Waska have knocked on the door of the high ground so many times, but just haven't been able to finish it off.
Radiant
Now
are
with this
scattered.
butterfly on Pakaz, maybe catching the Dusa off guard. She doesn't really have another slot here for an MKB, so maybe
Drop
this will
the
be enough.
Manta. I don't know if she can actually.
Right?
She might have to.
Ooh, Muerta. I mean, maybe a Bloodthorn on someone else could be enough. But Monkey King has been dying in his Wukons. Adding evasion on top of this excessive armor that he gets. And oh no, they could kill the Dawnbreaker here. This is a huge one if they find it. They get the kill. Dawnbreaker down for 100. Now they feared up the Monkey King. Have buyback on the Dawnbreaker. She can buy in any time, but she doesn't want to. And the Monkey King is just dead for a minute.
Doesn't have
Drago,
gold.
he has buyback. He can get back in for this one if he really wants, but they didn't even want to save the Monkey King. Now they're on the
Over.
high ground. Matthew, he's popping his Eon disc. He can't stay for long, but they do have the buyback at the Tiny. Still have it on the Dawnbreaker. They'll pretend for now that they don't have it and use the Dawn ult at the very last second.
I think it's over.
It's not over yet. Avatar, Skinak in a lot of danger. He's just barely able to get away. They don't have the damage. And now Dawn ult does come in on the Bangalore, but blinking forward on Lumiere, trying to put his body on the line for his team. Needs to do a lot more damage than what he's getting through. And they will kill the Pugna. The Ancient is exposed. Waska, they had this game. It was in their hands. And now the base, it's falling, and they just disconnect.
Yeah, of course. Get me out. Matthew
way.
played very well. He is feeling sad. Of course.
I think sad is not what I would use to describe it. If he's just disconnecting.
You do.
Oh, okay, G. They have a huge fight ahead of them. Can they actually do it? They still have the fortification available. They're going to use it now. Sacred trying to hold the line, but these are high damage cores. There's a Daedalus on Gannett. Wonder Kid is in the mix. Lumiere's coming in, and the Ancient falls. It is game 2 going to Hokori. Waska. They let the game slip away, and they will have to go to a game 3 to see if they will be eliminated from ESL One Bangkok.
I would say it took them
Any game is a Darkseer game. It's this one. I will go over. I'll say that Waska have this draft.
You were doing very well.
This is a snowball draft. Last game they were like winning after the laning stage, but they did not have a snowball draft because they did not have siege damage, right?
Yeah.
It was Monkey King to hit the tower. Now they have the DK. So if you really believe they are gonna be able to snowball this one, you should go with Waska. But if you think that Hokori is gonna be able to like hold the game, delay the game, they have the Underlord to like delay the game, defend the towers, then you go with Hokori because on the late game they win. But I'll go with Waska as well because I think they're gonna be able to snowball. They just need to secure the timings on Pakas and just push every time he has a new item. Aghanims, go fight. Bloodstone, go fight.
The very important timings from him. And Medusa, it's a little bit harder, right? Because Medusa can't just go for those like singular timings to counter the Bristleback, right? You're still going Manta. I imagine versus this lineup, you're still going Scotty. And then after that, if you don't need a BKB, you can go in for your Silver's Edge. But honestly, I think you might need a BKB before that. Yeah. So now we're pushing it back. Now at this point, your build does not have damage. So you might have to go a Daedalus, might have to go an MKB or something. Now that's another item before we can get the Silver Edge. And it might push that over maybe to the Tiny to get a Silver Edge before the Dusa can even try.
If they're like, let's say they're not losing the game, it's like 1k to one team, they're still fighting. You can definitely go the Silver Edge just to be able to build some advantage, to be able to win a fight and kill the Bristleback. Because we saw last game what happens when you just ignore the Bristleback. You might be able to kill the enemy cores, but if you're not killing the Bristleback, you're not taking the objective. So you might get something like Manta, Scotty, Silver Edge, or like Manta, Butterfly, Silver Edge. So he has a lot of right-click damage.
Yeah. Right-click damage is going to be kind of key in this game. Still waiting for that Underlord to come on back. I don't think they said anything. So I don't know. I don't know why he left.
They're just spamming chat wheels.
We don't have an admin that goes admin reason?
Nah. We are cool guys. We are ESL. We are chilling.
Just chilling in here. So of the two risky picks, we got the Undying, and we got the Darkseer. Do you believe in one of them over the other in this game?
I like the Darkseer route here because you can shell the Bristleback.
Okay.
I think that's like the main reason I like Darkseer here. You can shell and surge the Bristleback. This Undying though, I'm not a big fan. I mean, for the lane with the Duda, yeah, okay, but I don't know. These fights are gonna be like everywhere. It feels like Undying is gonna be just lost. He's gonna use the Tombstone, pop ulti, and try to hit someone, and that's the impact.
Yeah. One team has a Medusa, the other team has a Darkseer. And can you believe the one hero that has been banned 317 times in this qualifier has not gotten even seen in this series? What hero is that, Ace?
Shadow Demon.
Shadow Demon. I don't remember. Was he ignored completely in this one? Okay, so yeah, insane, because that's what opened up this Darkseer. The fact that there wasn't anything to directly counter him, and same with the Medusa. There is nothing to counter create illusions of the Dusa, kind of hit herself. So it was up to the Darkseer now. Crazy that this hero was allowed to be in.
Yeah, and the Luna also ignored.
Yep, Luna
So
ignored. I think was
they have a
SF
different
ignored?
approach. SF
Yeah,
ignored.
SF and Luna, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe one
Yeah.
ban, but
Kind
I
of
don't
crazy.
think so.
Because like by far the heroes that people are like the most scared of in this one, it's Shadow Demon, Tuscan, Invoker. Those are the 3 heroes that have gotten the most attention. Clockwork up there as well with the Shadow Fiend. Starts to taper down from there. But those guys have seen a lot of game time. And I mean, Luna's starting to drop a little bit. She actually has a 40% win rate in this qual so far, but it's also the entire qualifiers, right? We're talking about first round of quals where you might have some ancient stacks in there that are counted in the stats at the moment. So it's unsure if that's getting like skewed at all. But that also means that heroes that have a 70% win rate, like the Alchemist, like the Naga Siren, 80% win rate on the Naga, like those heroes are pretty good.
Admin, what's the reason, admin?
Admin? Hello, admin?
Reason, please.
Surely something was like DM'd to an admin or something. Because there's no way that we would just be here for a long amount of time. That means I get to talk about my day. Ace, I haven't gotten to talk to you much about it.
Hit me.
I've said it. I went for the 5K this morning. It was the zombie fun run. And
Zombie
it is
fun run.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we ran, and then they had obstacles that you were able to do. And the first time that I went, it was a lot more running and less obstacles, but this one was heavier on the obstacles. But basically, like, there are things you can do. It's like wall climbing or hopping over some fences, rock climbing. There's also like just kind of shrinking yourself into tubes and walking through those, doing an army crawl, stuff like all over. And then at the same time, you get into these zones that are marked with a line, and they're, actors essentially, or employees that are dressed up, and you're trying to run through. You have flags on around your belt, and you're trying to run through this section without them taking your flags.
Nice.
So it's
And what about the zombies?
they're trying to take your flags. The guys that So I ended the day. I had only lost 1 flag by the end of it, so I got marked as a survivor. But
Did you kill one?
I tell you, I did. I died to 1 zombie, I guess, but I still had 2 other lives.
Did he bite you?
No, he just pulled the flag. Although that would be a nice twist on things if the zombies could actually take a chunk out of you, then you really feel it. I was already feeling it though. I don't really I'm not crazy active. I know a 5K probably sounds easy to people who are like active in their lives, but I am not active. I don't know. After I've been going to physical therapy, I've been feeling like better and I'm able to start exercising again. But before that, there's been nothing. So this was a big step for me, I think.
If I go
Unfortunately,
for
I feel
a
like death.
run these days, I think I just die on the
Right?
first km.
It's so horrible. Like I tried to start exercising again. I went outside and my back started to swell up. So I'm not soft, guys. I swear. Like I literally started running and I was like, this could do permanent damage. So I've been going to physical therapy and now I'm getting to the point where that doesn't happen anymore. I'm hopefully going to get back to a weight that I like.
For me, I'm just old.
You're not old, Ace. How old are you?
Almost 34.
Damn, you're old.
Yeah, I'm old.
You guys had a birthday in the family yesterday, right?
One today also is happening.
Oh, really?
At this time, yeah. I'm just waiting for this to end so I can join everyone.
Well, who's the other birthday?
Mom of my wife.
Your mother-in-law's birthday. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
close to your daughter's birthday too. They're like twins.
Yeah, my daughter's because actually we were celebrating my daughter's 11th month anniversary on this month.
That's a thing?
Yeah, it was on the first year we do it every month. Until
Holy
she's
moly.
like, yeah, and when she completes one year, which is gonna be on December 12th, Then
Yeah.
we celebrate the birthday. But before that, every month. And
Wow.
she since she's from December 12th and my mother's-in-law is November 12th, it was like 2 for 1, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Man. You have so many celebrations then. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Oh.
It
I
is.
have no idea what has been being typed, by the way. I don't know if you saw what it was, but I don't know
You're
what's
just
going on.
asking about what is happening, guys. Hokori have 1 minute more. Now you
I
know,
see.
right?
Oh, there we go. Steve's in on the
Hablando
case.
con el promotor. So I don't know what that. I mean, what a promotor would be in Dota. I don't know.
The ah. It's I see. So they're talking about a party like liaison. I see. So thankfully we have a translator on the case. Our lovely production manager. You can't hear him, but Da Vinci, he's got everything for us. He's got the insider info. He's our translator. He's our observer. He's doing it all.
Oh, they're really trying to pressure the admin.
Admin unpause. Holy moly. Pakaz is calling the shots.
Oh,
Oh
Duza
no.
disconnected.
Up to you. You can resume the game. Oh.
Okay.
What?
I want to comment on that.
Then Matthew pauses. Da Vinci, what did he say?
How much more they need? He's coming. He's coming. Thank you.
I see. Good guy Matthew. Not to say that Pakaz is a bad guy, but to be honest, guys, there's a whole nother series after this. In 50 minutes, the winner of this game will play another game. So I would not flame anybody for unpausing here, because holy moly, there's a lot of Dota to go on today, and there's only so much time. So at some point, the game does have to go on.
Yeah, full
I'm not
series
just saying
ahead
that
of
because
us.
I'm dead inside.
Pakaz said that one day Matthew's mask is gonna fall.
Far too kind.
What a based thing, actually. That is so funny. He's only pausing because he wants to make it look like he's a good person.
Matthew is
but one day
actually
we'll
a
find out.
good guy.
Good guy.
I don't know what
Matthew.
Pakaz means by that.
I'm sure Pakaz means he wants to play the rest of the game. And he will do that however he has to. But that was really funny. So, guys, we do have a game in front of us now. Everybody's in, and I like this, all right? As much as I know that the game has to start eventually, we do want to see these guys at full power. You don't want to have a win because somebody... No, now because is paused.
Oh, funny, huh?
I'm in so much pain. I think my ankle is bruised actually because of what we did today. I had to tape up my knee. I basically have a second knee growing on my knee now because I did so much and I was like crawling on it. It's awful. So, yeah.
Don't forget you're a Dota player, man. Don't do that.
I know, right? My coworkers asked me to go on a zombie fun run. And these people that I thought that they were my friends took me to this run. It's not. They're not your friends. If your coworkers come up and say, hey, I want to go on a run with you after years of inactivity due to a disease, you say no. Hold your ground. Don't let them peer pressure you into it.
Just like Math did.
Yeah, I regret it. I don't even like. I think my highlight of the event was afterwards. They gave me a ticket that I could get hot chocolate with. That was awesome, because it was like 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is Celsius. I used to be able to multiply by 9/5 and plus 32 and shit. Let's see, 50 F2C. 10 degrees. It was 10 degrees outside.
Oh my god, cold, freezing cold.
And I was running out there. Which I'm
You are
sure for, again,
insane.
normal people it was good. It was insane. I feel nothing but pain. And as much as I love that this series is going to 3 games and we don't know who's going to win, I was moderately looking forward to a nap in between this series and the next. But we're doing it live. We got game number 3 coming at you. Elimination on the line. Will Waska come through, show us that team that was balling in the Dream League Group Stage 1, dominating the competition, or will Hokori pull the upset and meet another team in the next round of this lower bracket?
And make Waska regretting kicking Kotaro.
True. This is for revenge.
For Kotaro in the chat after the game.
The battle begins.
That would be funny.
It would. Runes, runes, runes. Is this going to be a 2 for 2? It is. And Medusa, so now remember, you no longer have pause time. In case you pause, the game will be resumed. Well, which makes sense. Hokori is the one that used all the pause time, so yeah, that's yep. But yeah, so what is the Medusa build now? Knowing that you're playing into a Dark Sea and you're going to grab illusions, what should the Medusa do?
Get butterflies so the illusion doesn't hit.
But then the illusion can't be hit.
You're better than the illusion. And you ask your Muerta to buy Dagon.
Simple as, simple as. So far, pretty good CS from the Medusa. Can she get this next one? Oh, that's a hard one. Yep. That's a hard one.
He needs to get the ranged grip.
Oh! But the double decay. That's what, sometimes the Undying is like very good at kind of contesting these creep pulls. Because at the end of the day, like, he has so much damage to deny, and oh, bot side Vitaly taking it to Pakaz. Pakaz is taking it to Vitaly, and Pakaz picks up the first blood. He might just buy out and die, to be honest, but no, he doesn't want to die to the Underlord. He wants to go back in and maybe trade like a madman on Gnek. Yadomi still has a mango, could pop up 2 spells on Gnek. But Gnek, he's gonna play it safe.
He really likes this level 1 fighting, right?
Yeah. Oh. Gotta be careful there.
Was he the who got the kill? Oh, it was shared.
It was shared between them. Unfortunately, you know that because wants that gold onto himself. Bristleback has such discrete item timings. Like Ags, very good. Bloodstone, very good. There isn't really like getting those components or something is like, it doesn't really matter until the item is complete. Maybe except for the voodoo mask.
Yeah, you can't show up to fights with a voodoo mask and think you're invincible, though.
It helps, but it's definitely not.
You need to be active. Oh, the flag bearer.
Woo! Good job from Mago. He's taking a lot of damage from Wonder Kid. Wonder Kid kind of has been popping in this game. I feel like I've seen him play very well, and sometimes with very little gold. He's been making a lot of rotations mid and top as well. Really plays selfless to enable the likes of Pakaz especially.
Yeah, he was silent on his Spangle gameplay last game, but on the last fights, he was just bashing Pakaz every time.
His rolls were really good. And they were sometimes even just like killing the Dawnbreaker with it. So far, both offlaners kind of just clearing waves, but at the same time, Medusa's still getting a lot of CS. The only one that's really hurting from it is Pakaz. He's not getting as much CS as he'd like, but I'm sure that that'll turn around when he gets more points and quills.
Yeah, he relies on the early levels and on stacks in order to farm. It's not that easy against Underlord as well.
Yeah, I really like this matchup, the Muerta into the Bristleback, because whenever you dead shot a Bristleback towards you, he is like running facing you. So you do get a nice opportunity to kind of beat into him.
And the silence against the Bristleback also key.
Yeah. That's why I honestly like seeing the carry matchup with those two. But sometimes Muerta just feels it takes a little bit to get off the ground as a carry. And if you don't have that abundance of time, it can be really hard.
It takes a lot, actually. You can't go wrong quite easily.
Yep. It's because you don't have time. You're sitting there like 40 minutes. It's like, is my Muerta online yet? One more item. Dude, there's so many wave clear heroes in this game. Has wave clear gotten out of control in Dota? Because my god, there's so much CS.
The creeps keep getting stronger. They need to like add a pipe grip.
True. Isn't there technically a creep that gives magic resist? One of the centaur creeps? Yeah.
I mean a lane creep.
Oh, like flag bearer, his flag offers or maybe like the range creep. Maybe the range creep has a pipe on him. And a game that is similar to Dota, that is a first person shooter, I believe the range creeps actually heal the team.
You see?
Therefore.
You can be creative.
Yeah. Oh, Sacred forced to TP. He actually goes all the way home. And then on the other side, a lot of fighting here as well. Bakaz takes the kill on that Underlord, trying to run away because Ganek is still very healthy. In fact, using the courier to try to spot out Bakaz, he'll take the kill on it. But now Matthew, he's back here, and now Bakaz with the salve. Does he even break the salve? Yes, he does. But they will still get the kill on Ganek. Now Tiny coming on in, tree throw. It's all physical damage, and Bakaz, he lives and could just go back home.
Oh man, that was so close. The avalanche. He really needed that kill on Tiny. Gardic spotting stacks.
Yep. Drops a ward there too. And it looks like Sacred, yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy. You just double ion shell
Dire's
this
middle tower is under
on the
attack.
creeps, and I mean, eventually they'll die.
Yeah, and you the XP with the Undying.
Radiant structures are
Ooh.
fortified.
A little bit of a game going on here in the mid lane, but Dark Mago, he's been quiet, but definitely performing. Good amount of net worth. Trying to get some damage on this tower, but the tombstone dropped on the high ground here. They'll clear it first, then the stun. Can they get Mago away from this one? Tree throw hits, fearing him away. Gardic, he can't get the kill. Now the toss up, and there is Tiny Airline secures the kill on Dark Mago. Not before he got one on his own, though. And now Bakaz trying to take down Vitaly as well. Big stick already used out. Nothing else to heal him, and the Quills will get the kill. Another one for Bakaz, and honestly, with Gardic here, they could go for another one. All they need to do is slow him up. Maybe they can get the rune. They need to keep slowing him. He turns around, and I don't think they even care about the rune anymore. They'll get the kill first. Now they need to go for the Wisdom rune, but coming in, Wonder Kid doesn't get the stun in time. Soul Rings are trying to get the kill on Bakaz here, but now he's in a bit of danger. They had to drop the silence on Bakaz. He'll stay in it for now. Gonna get bounced back towards the Tiny, though, and one big tree hit, and Wonder Kid gets the kill. Tiny Airlines again, this time tossing him in front of the Jakiro, making sure he can't walk across the bridge, and it is another one for Wonder Kid. A double kill and a little bit of an XP and gold advantage for them.
That is very bad for the Underlord, though. He's still level 4. Ganak is happy because he got like 2 core kills. Not got the kill, but got the XP. He's level 6 before 8 minutes as a support, so he doesn't really mind not getting the rune. But Undying and Underlord, they're gonna be very sad.
He's collected. Trying to help out this Undying, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, dead shot won't save you from that one. And Mago continues his assault on the tower. Waska off to a very strong start, especially as you said, this Underlord is suffering so much.
Yeah, they really shut down Underlord. Since Tiny had to rotate, DK took advantage of that. dealing a lot of damage to the tower. And even though Bristleback died to the bottom lane, he's still very strong. And since Waska is playing a snowball lineup, this is like the ideal scenario for them. Getting the early Aghanim's on the Bristol, then start running at the enemy.
That aggression will be well warranted, as you said. Do need to try to out-timing this Dusa. If Lumiere can get all the items he wants, the game could be very hard, but here it is. This is why you love playing this Darkseer into the Medusa. And with the Lion too, but they have the mana boots. They're actually really protecting Lumiere here. In fact, they're turning things around. They toss the Medusa in Epic Oz. And it looks like because oh, he still gets 2 kills!
Bruh?
What?
He only got
Now
one
Dark
kill.
in.
Dusa died, so
Bottom tower is under attack.
this is the
Now
perfect
walking into the
scenario.
wall. Oh no.
Has been killed.
Can Matthew
no.
keep the Tiny here? I don't think so. I think Tiny gets away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Because
attack.
he's playing Dota,
Dire's
he's
top
everywhere.
tower is under attack.
and the dude
Huge rotation from him.
more
Yo,
100
Lumiere
ahead.
TP'd back up to this.
Dire are scanning.
Wall's only down for another 40
Hello?
seconds. They could absolutely get another kill here.
I think it disconnected for a second.
Oh, well, you're back now.
Yeah.
Oh, denied the amp damage
Dire's
rune.
bottom tower
Still a lot of
is
people
under
in here.
attack.
Underlord coming in as well. It's 3 heroes here in the mid lane, now being joined by Gnek. They really want this tower with the cart, with all the creeps, and you kind of have to throw, you know, Jakiro and Darkseer down here if you want to defend this now.
Tower is healthy for Radiant, and they're really feeling the lack of XP on this Undying. Still level 5. How's the Blink Dagger on the Tiny? I need to reconnect to the game. Oh, he's very far. Oh, and the dagger.
This is where this phase boots Soul Ring build kind of is lackluster because you put so much investment in this like early farm ability. But now you're missing this blink for a long time. And this is a team that wants to run at you. Waska, they want to get something started now. So if you don't have the blink dagger, this game could get really hard really quick.
DK has a dagger coming, so it is go time for Waska. They have the finger,
middle
they
tower
have the
is
blink,
under
the
attack.
dagger, the DK. Let's see what they are going to find.
See. I mean, I think the blink dagger game it makes sense. It is a mid DK, so that helps out.
Dire's bottom
But your team wants to
tower
be so
has
aggressive. You
fallen.
need to get things started for your Darkseer and your Bristle. And here it starts. Finger of Death as well, Matthew. This time, he went for what I would say is the normal facet. He does want to do damage with his mana drain, but he is playing into Medusa, so maybe that's factoring in.
Dire's top
Yeah,
tower is
you'll,
under attack.
you'll end up actually dealing,
Dire's structures are
I mean,
fortified.
draining more mana.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower
Okay, so
is
how
under
is the
attack.
Aghanims? Alright, 800 gold away from the item. As long as he doesn't die.
That's true. I mean, I love going for that early Voodoo Mask, even before you finish off the Ags. It just makes it so that you can show up to so much more early game. And it's a good sustain. Even though he already has a safety bubble, you'd be surprised. You still take a lot of damage as a Bristle, even just farming camps.
That's because he wants to get involved, right? He went for the fight on
Yeah.
top lane. And all, oh, the Ganek flying.
Hey, sidestep. Getting sent away here. Silenced up still. TP away. Is it in time? Oh,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It was just enough. He did not want to pop the tombstone on the Undying, but maybe with the tombstone and 1 or 2 zombies hitting would be enough. Who knows?
Dire are scanning.
maybe, but instead they are even further down. Dark Mago just continuing to take these stacks. And if it, not for the Medusa farming up pretty well herself, we have 3 very strong cores on Waska right now. And on the other side, Hokori, I mean, now both this Underlord and
Radiant's
this
top
Tiny,
tower is
without
under
anything
attack.
happen on the map, they just have no way to get gold.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, the bottom tower is healthy, so that's really bad for Hokori. The shortens Duza map. She cannot go bottom to farm. She needs to rely on like the triangle and some jungle camps, but she really wanted to get some lane creeps if possible.
They're just always so good, right? Any farming pattern that includes lane creeps is going to be like 10% more efficient than any other.
Now the tower is gonna fall. They have the
Dire's
Mac
middle
and
tower
Darkseer
has
just
fallen.
running around with the team.
Yeah. So far, the move with the Darkseer has felt a little bit easier than the move with the Undying. Seems like Darkseer, in a very curated Darkseer game, is playing well. So, I mean, that's what happens, right? 24 pick, you have an offlaner to choose for. That's when Darkseer can
Radiant's top
get pulled
tower
up.
is under attack.
Alright, so Pakaz is baiting, I think.
Oh, boy. That is about as quick as it gets. Now they're on Lumiere as well. Tossing over the wall. But this Deuce Illusion, it's not getting cleared up just yet. And there's Wonderkid on the backside too. He's trying to find the angle to get in, but he just can't grab it. And now Pakaz, with so much damage, he just instantly takes the kill on Vitaly.
It took so long for him to drop the
Dire's
tombstone.
bottom tower is under attack.
It doesn't, like, it's on the backside. This tombstone is not going to get anything done. They can just kite this out, and I feel you can't protect this tower.
And they are forcing, really forcing this snowball to happen. Duza is really strong, they know that, but they also know that the Tiny got shut down, that the Underlord has no game.
Yeah.
Tiny has dagger at least.
Stunned up. Undying. Could go down here. Doesn't really have anything to save him. A nice decay, but Dark Mago's on the case. Won't let him leave, and now another 2 could fall, but this time it is for Waska. The Bristleback in a little bit of danger. Do they have enough damage for him? Because might just heal up right through this. Sacred is going to kite on away. Wonderkid wants the kill. He'll get it. The 6,000 net worth lead slowly getting cut on down, and Sacred just barely TPing away again.
Yeah, that's fighting without the Bloodstone. For the first round, it was okay, but second time, Duza just keeps getting stronger. Tiny got some decent amount of gold.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They see it.
They do. And once it's in Gardic, he's going to be the first one to show once again, potentially dying for his team because this Macro Pyre is doing so much damage.
When you get to hell.
Right, so Pakaz wants to farm on the left side, it feels like. He
Yeah.
wants to finish the Bloodstone.
Which makes sense. I mean, the Bloodstone could be the only item they need for a long time. What is the Deuce going for? Is it going to be Scotty first? No, Butterfly. So
Butterfly.
there's not going to
Yeah.
be any regen, degen at all. So
Maybe Fly and Silver Edge.
Fly Silver Edge. That would be very aggressive, and we kind of wanted to see a BKB. Can she forego the BKB so early?
You really need to like use the Tiny stuns to be able to kill the Bristleback. If you're planning on killing the Bristleback on the long run, you might just not be able to.
Okay.
He's 1k ahead, behind the Bloodstone.
Ooh. Who's going on who here? I feel like Mago is staying. Really wants this kill, actually, but neither can really kill each other.
DK is tanky with the Mage Layer. He just wants to farm the Butterfly, but at the same time, she wants to make sure his team is not feeding.
Woke up. Could find themselves something here. It looks like if they want this, they're gonna have to go after the Underlord. He hasn't shown on the wave just yet, but he might.
He's recover mode.
Radiant are scanning.
He's like, guys, if anything happens, I can just use my ulti, okay? Oh, the scan landed, but because it's kind of alone in there.
Huh?
Actually, he's not. See the gang?
There it is. Vitaly tosses down a nice route here to start. And this is the Underlord. I mean, he can't get started on, oh, but that Muerta can. Looks like the Avalanche Wonder Kid is he able to get the toss up afterwards. They will get the kill on the Lion now, but Vitaly's actually taking so much damage. This Macro Pirate putting in a lot of work. Lumiere will eventually walk away from it, killing her own illusion on the Dusa, but overall still traded a Lion for an Undying, so very favored for Waska.
Yeah, and they can just wait out. The tombstone is gonna expire. They can keep controlling the area. They can keep looking for the fights. How's the butterfly? Still not done yet. 1.2k gold away from the item.
And then the Darkseer illusion gets much better.
Not against her. Aha.
Radiant are
The kid's
scanning.
going for the Hurricane Pike, so he wants to be able to go in and out. They want to kill the Tormentor on
They do.
Waska. They could do the same on Hokori, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier for the Bristleback, though. You get the max sacks there, 4. And then kind of take it with your Ags there. Did he just... He just cold sprayed air, right? He didn't even hit the Tormentor?
I think maybe once or twice.
Okay. Well, yeah, both teams take it.
Radiant's middle tower
Yadomi get
is under
his,
attack.
and then Gannett gets his. Feels like that is slightly favored for Yadomi.
Yeah, Pierce the Veil. Getting stacks doesn't do much for Muerta. She only has Athos at the moment.
Yeah. It'll do a lot of good later in the game, but not right now.
So Lumiere is gonna have the Scotty. I'm surprised they're not trying to kill Roach on Waska just yet. They have
The
5
butterfly, right?
dogs here. Yeah, Butterfly and the Duza.
Dire are
They're just
scanning.
kind of waiting on Hokori.
Waiting for the world to change. I feel like Sacred could go for his normal punch as well. Like, every one of his abilities, as they amp up, do really well versus this Hokori lineup.
Yeah. He's like saving money right now. He could just buy the Blink Dagger.
Ooh.
But the normal punch against the Duza could be really good.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Vitaly is taking
Radiant's
the mid
structures
tower
are
meanwhile,
fortified.
just so they can win somewhere.
But on the other side, it is going to be Roshan here for Waska. So far, yep, no roar.
Radiant's middle
No roar
tower
just
is
yet.
under attack.
Next time, though, it will roar if the Radiant go into it. Waska, pretty decent Roshan lineup. Bristleback is a hero that wants to use all his health, all his mana, die, and then do it again.
Radiant's middle
He's got plenty of
tower is
damage for
under
this high
attack.
ground, or at least the towers. Maybe not high ground, but their sieging is definitely enough
Radiant's
to
middle
spook
tower
Hokori right
has
now.
fallen.
Yeah, since the problem last game was the siege, now Decay has the Hurricane Pike, so he's gonna be the one
Yeah.
sieging for them. Bristleback is gonna be there as well,
Radiant's top tower
but
is under
the
attack.
big damage is gonna come from the
Dire's
Decay.
bottom tower is under
Fair.
attack.
Kind of assumed that since they gave the Aegis over to Bristle, it's because they wanted him to push it, but I guess it allows him to be in the fray.
Yeah, he's gonna be there as well.
Oh, Avalanche toss up here. Can they kill a Jakiro? He's very tanky. And now, oh my god, the 3-man back wall from the Darkseer. It's too much damage. Lumiere is trying to turn around with it. They've already traded 1-for-1, but Lumiere actually is turning through, getting a lot of damage. Now wants to try to fight Pakaz. It's under the tombstone, and he hasn't taken much damage from it just yet. The Tomb will stay. Garter coming on in this one.
DK's
Can they
gonna
kill the
come.
Bristle back twice? Lumiere. Is there going to be a team around here? A Wonder Kid trying to get something started, but Lumiere has already lost all his mana. He's just going to die a second time, I think. The vacuum brings him up onto the high ground again, but now they want to fight. Unfortunately, there's just nothing left in the tank for the Medusa. The Underlord is doing enough damage, sure, on his own, but you know Dusa wanted to be involved in this one, and Vitaly still is going to die. Pakaz is king of the hill. Can anyone
want the
stop
smoke?
this guy? I don't think they want it.
Ooh. Man, Dark Mago played it very, very well. He went to the right so the zombies stopped hitting him. He waited for the Dusa to be out of position and for the Bristleback to get on top of her. Then he came back and made the fight possible. He died in the end, but he died as a hero.
Dire's bottom
I'm
tower
surprised.
is under
I
attack.
didn't know why the Dusa was kiting so far away. I mean, surely you still want to fight around the tombstone, right?
She was trying to kill the lion.
Dire's bottom
Killing the
tower
lion is really good for the
Oh.
Dusa, but that made
see,
Dusa
yeah.
to be a little bit out of position.
Yeah, that'll do it. And after that one, Waska still increasing their net worth lead, 7,000 for them right now. And Pierce the Veil spell amp, 8. Isn't that 4 kills? That means it happened in Pierce the Veil?
4 kills? Yeah. I think so.
Wow. I'm surprised. It didn't feel like the Muerta was getting that much.
And now she has 8%.
Going for the Silver Edge next. I like that. Anytime that you're playing versus an illusion creator on the enemy team, you want buttons that you can press to give yourself damage, and Silver Edge is definitely one of those. And my God, Vitaly. 3 Finger of Death kills already, and that could scale up much higher for Matthew.
I told you, bro, this was gonna be the build.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Look at that, just so much damage. And they killed the courier. So, ooh, things are looking a little bit rough. And now Gardic as well, forced to toss out this tombstone right away. They do have him silenced up. They feared him towards
Crazy.
Lumiere. Just dead.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, man. You die. If you're not careful, you just die.
Didn't even need the Silver's Edge.
Yeah, he was facing the Dusa. You never face a Dusa, right?
He didn't have a choice. The fear. The fear pushed him towards the Medusa with that dead shot.
I can
So,
only say
Gnek
that
is
he
kinda
did
owned
that to himself. Why was he there?
Yeah, that's kind of right. Like, you just shouldn't have forced it. That's it at the end of the day. And now, I mean, after that, Lumiere, large chunk of net worth for him. What does what did he get with that? Did he just finish off? Yeah, so very close to the silvers now. When he gets the silvers, I feel like he's got a good foundational build as a Medusa, right? He's got the mantle for farming. He has the high attack speed, high evasion for the butterfly, and then he's able to break this bristleback. After that, he can go for the BKB if he wants. He can go back for a Daedalus. He can go back for a Scotty. I feel like anything that he buys really builds upon the strong foundation he has right now.
Yeah, even something like the Disperser is also nice.
I don't know, man. Disperser with a Darkseer on the enemy team, like, it's scary. Because as
He's
soon as he
getting
creates his
BKB
illusions-
Scotty.
Yeah, I think
BKB
that one,
Scotty.
that makes more sense.
So now that he has the Silver Edge, they might just smoke.
Yeah.
They don't wait for Bristleback to finish BKB.
No, you can't. If the Bristle gets the BKB, this fight's, you know, he's hopefully will do it before he gets feared, so then you don't get the free kills. And now, then you really need the silvers to put in work. Yeah, we've gotten some great games in these calls so far. I feel like some of the other times we get a few stomps and a half, but we've already seen, this is our second, third game series that we're seeing pretty early. We also have had some very good back and forth games. I mean, SA is delivering in close
It
calls
is.
here for Bangkok.
Some
Radiant's
bangers.
top tower is under attack.
Top bangers, eh? Yeah. Good the games are.
This is 21 already.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Good,
attack.
she can buy alcohol in the States.
Yeah. She gets to the 25. It just gets easier for her.
You're able to break 3 people with that, right?
Radiant
3
are
people?
scanning.
Yeah, with Switch Shot uses modifiers.
Dire
What is he
are
breaking?
scanning.
Well, with the Silver's Edge.
But what he wants to break?
You know, breaking the Bristle and the DK, that's gotta be cool if you can do it in one hit.
Yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
anybody else has a passive that really matters, right?
Yeah.
Wait, does Darkseer
Nah.
have a passive that is breakable? Yeah, that is. Oh! Heart of Battle. Moves faster when near other heroes. We need to break that. That is too strong.
Dire's
They're
middle
winning the
tower
game
is
because of
under
Heart of the
attack.
Battle. Oh, he has normal punch. Oh my god. This could start a
New
very good
ability.
fight. Gardic.
Radiant's top tower is
He's
under
going to
attack.
start it. Jumping forward on this Tiny immediately. Vacuum. It does connect, but not onto the Medusa. She's out of it. We want to use the wall only on her, but they've already killed the Tiny. That is a 7-kill streak thanks to this Macro Pyre from the Jakiro. So now Lumiere got it back away. The silence stopped Mago, but now they have the punch. Now they have the stuns. Lumiere has to turn around with the Stone Gaze. Does connect onto this DK, but they're not able to fight with it. And without Tiny in the mix, they feel so strong right now on Waska. They'll try to run right up the high ground, actually.
And this was without the Bristol back. He was farming bottom when the fight started. He was farming bottom, and still Hokori was not able to do anything.
Oh, they're not done yet. Maybe trying to get something started on the DK, but he gets away in time. They're still chasing so far forward.
Yeah, they need more time on the dragon form in order to hit the tower. I'll say it again. It is Hokori's time to go for a play.
You think so?
Yeah. Bristleback is almost done with the BKB. They go.
Oh, yeah.
They might just wait for the Roche. Also, that's fair. So
Dire
it's all about
are
the Roche
scanning.
fight. So they
It will be
really
up in
need to
30
fight.
seconds. Definitely going to be spawning bottom no matter what. So does slightly favor Waska since they have the vision already. They have an outpost here. But Hokori are around.
Oh, they see Bristleback tipping,
They do.
and they know there's a BKB done.
I think they see the sentry ward. Oh, no, they don't. DK jumping in immediately all the way on the backside, finds Gardic. Gardic, can he get away from this one? Has the Pavus. And Mago doesn't feel like he can go in and complete this kill. And
Oh. Oh no!
oh, Mago, I don't think he should have stopped. If he really wanted to get that kill, he should not have stopped for the Watcher. But at the end of the day, they are securing Roche, and you can see the lines drawn now. They don't even want to fight it. Just get lanes in. We'll deal with the Roche later.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower.
They
is
put
under
the
attack.
Aegis on the Bristleback, and you go high ground
Radiant's
on the
top
next
tower
dragon
has fallen.
form.
Oh.
But before that,
Roshan
deal with
has
these
fallen
guys.
to the Radiant.
He wants to get out of here. A lot of stuns. I don't think he gets to get through this portal. Tries to Greaves.
it might be.
Didn't grab himself the oh no, he didn't press the Crimson before he left.
Yeah, that's on him though. Would
yeah.
he be able to? I think so, right? If he presses
I think
it.
so.
Radiant's
There was a
courier
lot of
has been
right-click
killed.
damage that hit him before he left. Yeah, it was 1,000 damage from this DK that was doing all the damage. So, yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower.
So
is
no
under
Underlord
attack.
for 20 seconds. That is the
Dire's
crux
top
of their high
tower
ground
is
defense.
under
But
attack.
the only high ground they could go is bottom, right? So still fine for now.
So they don't want to go. They want to keep fighting
Dire's
and
top
finding
tower
kills.
is under Dire's top tower has fallen.
This is good for the Dusa.
Oh yeah. Dusa, anytime that there's a little bit of space for
Radiant's
her, right?
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah,
Dire's
one more
top
item
tower
and
is under
25.
attack.
She's 23 now. 30 in 1 minute and a half, she will be able to get the rune.
That's true. That's true. Oh, looks like they want to try to take the Tormentor, maybe? I mean, what are the available shards? Probably just Dusa Underlord, maybe Tiny.
Dire's middle tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
All right. Dusa shard is pretty good.
Yeah, against Lamb.
Yeah. And Matthew, does Matthew have his shard? Yeah, okay, he does. So Ags won't really change anything since if he is mana draining the Dusa,
Dire's middle
she will
tower
just
is under
she'll stone
attack.
gaze, but he's still spell immune or debuff immune.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
9,000 net worth lead. Aegis on the bristleback. After some turmoil in game 1 and game 2, Waska seem to have found their footing. Feels like they've been in control for pretty much this entire game outside of maybe one fight. But Hokori, they need to bring that magic back. They won game 2. They were competitive in game 1. Game 3 is not out of reach, but Ace, what do they do? Because you're saying that Dusa needed the 25? She's not getting this Wisdom Rune anymore. We're pushing back that timing even further. How do we accelerate the Dusa?
And they're even scanning the Wisdom Rune on the left side.
Goodness. No.
Yeah.
I mean, Underlord would have to portal in for it. And yeah, no. Takiro going in for it.
Yeah, he needs to find a way to
Dire
get
are scanning.
25 for the high ground defense when it comes.
Yep.
There is an AD rune on the top lane. That definitely helps. Tiny has a bottle.
Dire's bottom tower
Do they have
is
time
under
to?
attack.
No, he's not even checking the rune.
That's too scary, right? The river is a dangerous place. And Dusa kind of landlocked right now. She's actually just farming creeps in her base, but it is 2 full creep waves that she's getting, one with her illusions, one with herself, so that's helping. She's only getting half the XP from it, of course. I just don't see a world where she gets 25 without the Wisdom Rune now. This high ground push should be coming soon, and surely they're not going to have... Oh boy, Wonder Kid. Blink in 2 seconds.
Dire are
Does he have the
scanning.
fastest fingers in the West?
I mean, against Hex?
Oh, and there it is. DK stun as well. Sacred gonna punch him. This is a dead Wonder Kid. So another kill, this one. Going for a lot of gold. That ward gave it to them. And the waves aren't even that pushed out. I think there's another creep coming in. But thankfully, this top wave is out. They should be able to clear this mid wave pretty easily. So maybe
They
he
have
did buy them a
the
good amount of
banner.
time.
They have Roshan banner, but
Oh,
not
they
using
do.
it.
Roshan banner hard to use versus the Dusa, but what if she's dead? They have the wall on her, tossing her back even further, trying to use the stone gaze, needs to get out of here in time. She's taking so much damage. She'll be out now, but it does mean she has to go back and heal, and meanwhile her base is getting
Dire's
assaulted without her.
structures are fortified.
Yeah, it almost feels like Waska knew that Tiny didn't have buyback.
Yeah.
They just
Dire's
They
middle
just
tower
went.
has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Dusa, I mean, she needs to get in here, kill this Roshan banner so her team can defend. And there it is, Roshan
okay.
takes back the Aegis. So maybe this high ground push is actually done. Maybe they can't do it anymore.
They can try to go for a pick off, then they can go again. They still have this ward on the triangle. Matthew doesn't want to lose it. That's why he's still around. Because still farming. But now they're going for the smoke play.
They are indeed. Dusa level 24. 1 kill could get her up to 25.
Look at Bristleback's damage.
Radiant are scanning.
Do big damn. He do big damn.
Oh, the scan might... Oh! Barely.
There should
So
be a
that
way.
might... Does Jakiro has a TP? I don't think so.
Oh, that's a big kill. Darkseer matters a lot, especially for the Medusa, but they're able to get him out, and now this could be a turnaround from Waska. BKB already on the DK, a big vacuum into the wall, able to get away for just a second on Gnek. Vitaly trying to get out of this one. The auras, they're just not keeping him alive for long enough. Wait, maybe they did? Is he actually able to TP away from this one? He's got a TP home, but that means he's leaving his team here to fend for themselves. Medusa already with the Stone Gaze, and without that, how does she survive in this one? They're forced stepping forward. Want to see him. The Silver Edge could get him away. Gardic, he did come back in for this one. He's TPing away. And maybe they actually got out.
They only got the zombie kill?
Yeah, and he had his passive up, so he just came right back.
Dire's
mean,
courier has been killed.
They had Tombstone on the high ground. They had a good initiation. This is really sad that Hokori wasn't able to kill the Darkseer in there.
Yeah.
It feels like they did not commit enough resources
Dire's bottom
to get the
tower
kill.
is
They
under
were
attack.
like not so sure about the play.
And Medusa's still not to the 25 yet. Still, I don't think she has another actual damage on her, right? Yeah, so she went for the BKB. Last item will be the Daedalus, which will go in place of her treads. So that'll be her build locked up again. Means there's no evasion pierce if that somehow starts to come out. But it is Silver Edge, Scotty, and damage versus the Bristleback. That might be all they need.
Yeah, they just need to click together on the hero that's getting initiated.
Yeah. 17,000 net worth lead, but it really doesn't feel like this game is completely in the bag for Waska. It is a 70-30 game. That sounds correct. I think that sounds like the right stat.
It's all about the next Roche now. It's gonna be on the bottom lane again. Hokori knows it. They have a ward watching the lane. So they want to fight here again.
Yeah, but Hokori, they're already around. These fights haven't been going well for them, but maybe if they take something under their vision, on their terms, maybe this could turn around.
Radiant
But now they've
are
backed off.
scanning.
They don't want to sit next to Roche. Thankfully, Roche isn't up for a minute 30. So if Hokori do want to try to contest this, they still have plenty of time to come on back.
Also, they smoked again after killing the ward. So Hokori is aware of this.
And nobody's really showing on the map, which should be telltale sign for Hokori that something's up.
But Tiny's showing top. Bristleback used the portal, so he wants to maybe push out this wave. Oh, he's going for it. Another one.
I don't see him living through this one. I think there's way too much cold damage. Wonder Kid popping the BKB. Needs to just CP away. Looks like he will, but at what cost? That means that this next Roshan fight, he's not even there, let alone without a BKB.
Pakas could try to kill him by popping BKB before the spells, but that would be like two heroes without BKB.
Yeah.
And he decided to, okay, he lives and I save my BKB. This is more important.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Domi, don't leave the pit. 15
Dire are
seconds.
scanning.
Discipline.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gonna do it. Oh. All right. Looks like he will stay. He's gonna see Roche's up.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Okay.
attack.
Left.
And now this should be Roshan for Hokori. There's no way to get some vision in there right now. And at this point, if your team isn't here, this is a team with loads of net worth. 42 minutes into the game. Roche falls quite quickly with them.
And the refresher shard. Who's taking it?
Might not be bad for
Maybe
DK.
DK
Get
with
some
double
accuracy.
BKB? Or
Yeah.
double wall?
Radiant's
Yeah,
middle
double
tower
wall.
is under attack.
Double wall seems pretty good.
My flesh, souls shut.
So now even more net worth going their way. Dragon Knight gonna just kind of push out this wave, allow them hopefully to get into the high ground with these waves out.
Yeah, they know that DK stops, so that's why Hokori is into their own triangle at the moment. They're not scared.
It looks like, yeah, Muerta transitioning to core once again. Needs to finish that data list, but Gnek is kind of how they won the game last time with loads of damage.
He needs
They're
that
certainly
back
missing
speed.
that. Yeah, he needs that too. Needs, well, a lot to transition into a big core Muerta, if that's where he wants to go. And right now, Hokori, they're kind of posturing outside of the base. They don't really want to take anything in the base if they can help it. But that still needs to be under their vision.
Look at Matthew.
Oh, this is a huge
waiting
illusion.
for someone. Oh, he's gonna find Undying.
He is, but can he do anything to the Undying? I don't think the team is really around right now.
We don't have that many travel chews anymore.
Yeah.
I miss those.
I mean, there are certain heroes that buy them like often, right? Caudal, Necro, Lina. But otherwise, a lot of people still value these either stats or region on the boots.
If I have an item that only 3 heroes buy,
broken, feared as well on the bristle, but a little bit of a waste, if I'm being honest. And now, oh no, the double ice bath and then the macro fire with the Agnesceptor. Prakash is taking so much damage. He's got an Aegis to work with, but even at the damage, it doesn't seem so. They're barely going to kill him the first time. And he's going to come back with another life. Still fighting on the macro fire, not where you want to be. The Medusa has to run forward and then out of here. So they'll lose the Takiro, trade away for the Undying. He does not have buyback nor his tombstone.
okay, but do they want to force now?
Without Aegis?
They also don't have the Jakiro.
Yeah. You see there's so much damage done by the Medusa. She is kind of 1v9 at this point, which is kind of sad because Tiny isn't a hero that has to fall off.
Yeah, if Tiny has like more items, at least the Silver Edge complete, he would be doing more to help out the Duza. But for now, yeah, it's on 1v9.
Yeah. He's got to get the Conda damage rolling.
Yeah, he's very poor.
You gotta be careful with that, man. Somebody's gonna buy back. You're gonna say that, and then it's all over again. You have too much power in this caster booth.
Yeah, he doesn't even have buyback, so we're good.
You're looking at it, you're like, I gotta make sure. Right now, I mean, so Dusa does have the data list, and that's a large reason why that fight looked like it just went a lot better. Now the Muerta has her own, going for drums, buffing the attack speed of everybody involved. Dusa has basically two options now, either go for sucking up the Ags or a Moon Shard, and she's actually going for the Ags, which I like a lot. I think that, again, having a button that doesn't directly give damage to an illusion, very cool. And stun isn't so bad, right? Another stun to add on to the snake. There's a lot of illusions going around, so you're going to get plenty of bounces. Feels pretty nice for the Medusa.
Good ward. Seeing the Bristol back alone on the mid lane.
And also seeing the Underlord possibly alone here. Dark Mago is in. This is a pure damage macro fire now. And the Underlord, he falls. Does have buyback, but a huge pickoff here because he might have to buy back to defend this base.
Oh, they only had the Tiny on the mid lane to help the Duza. Bristol back.
Oh my lord. Huge Manta dodge. Now turning back onto the DK. They still need to pop a BKB. Lumiere running forward, trying to section everybody away from the Dragon Knight. Has the Stone Gaze as well, but they haven't gotten enough damage in. Now they've guided this back well enough. The Underlord.
What is he doing?
Why did you go there?
Buy back for this?
You called him poor.
Not him. What's the Tiny?
No. And now Pakaz, he feels, well, free. Without Underlord, there's no tank. With Dusa, no ulti. There's just no way to keep you in this break.
Doesn't need it.
And now Vacuum, not quite into the wall. They will get Lumiere out of here. Still fighting in the calling. The damage from the Muerta might be finally here. Accidentally walked into the illusion, and it is pumping into Lumiere. He's got a butterfly, which means the illusion has a butterfly, and Muerta should just fall. Has buyback on the Tiny. He'll get into this one because it is elimination on the line. Waska, they have broken the high ground. They have broken the Underlord. They could secure Megas here.
Can they fight 5v3? I mean, they need to click together on Tiny and Dusa to try to kill this Bristleback.
Ooh, dodged the attack and actually went in for the stun. Now Medusa in so much danger. The mana is sucking out from her body. Has the buyback.
Might be over.
It could be. It could be, but they need to mount another fight. They can't just let this one go away for free. It is all or nothing. The toss, Avalanche as well. The Gorgon's Grasp connects on two of them. Huge damage coming from them here because he's trying to back away, but the Stone Gaze, it wasn't in time.
Whew. Okay, they are gonna respawn on the Hokori heroes. It was not Megas, but Dusa used buyback.
Yeah.
Dusa
And we're starting to feel, because you've gone for this butterfly, the illusion is almost impossible to kill.
Yeah, the illusion killed Undying.
Yep. That's why I was so surprised that she ended up going for this butterfly to start, because I just don't think you're allowed to have that when you're playing versus a Darkseer. And granted, it's not a hero that you see very often, but I think for a lot of Dusa players, you know about
get Dagon on someone. You don't really want to be hitting the illusion. Anyways. Undying is gonna
buy
buy
there's the
Dagon.
punch as well, right? You have normal punch, you have the wall.
Yeah, you need to get rid of at one at least.
Yeah.
If you get rid of one, it's okay already. But 2.7 gold for him to get the... Oh, Tiny got it. Okay.
Nice. All right, that's one.
Yeah.
Which, it's hard knowing that, like, your Tiny needed to be the one to go at. He really needed an Aghanim Scepter, really. But instead, he's forced for this. Underlord. There's not a whole lot of other items that he could get. I don't know if there's much else.
And Roche is gonna respawn bottom again.
Yeah, this will be another Roshan. Really need this on Hokori. Can they take a fight in the open field?
It's harder.
But can they? There it is. Quick spawn there for Roshan. Yodomi covering it. And with creeps in the base, it's not megas yet, but there's still super creeps running in there. Very hard right now for Hokori to clear waves enough that they can actually get into the Roshan pit. There it is. Roshan will roar. Given the opportunity for these Waska players to, or for the Hokori players to go out, get their gold, get their last item as they regroup for a high ground siege of almost impossible measure. 40,000 net worth lead on Waska. Aegis on the Bristleback. 2 cheeses on 2 cores. And probably a Roshan banner. How do you defend this?
You try to do the same. But now you can kill the illusions and you hope it works.
Radiant are scanning.
That was a big difference. Dragon Knight with the MKB as well. At some point, things get really hard here. Does have the Tombstone on the high ground for Gardic, but he should just die. That's going to be the first one here. Now they have a huge macro pyre. The Medusa is standing in pure damage, pure unadulterated damage, and she has to run away from this one. Tiny trying to get a kill with all these zombies chasing after Yodomi, but Pakaz, he's just going to get on top of him. Now the Medusa getting hexed up. Also the mana drained again. Matthew is an absolute beast, keeping this Medusa at bay. She has no more mana left. And so far, we've only lost one. It was the Lion once, but he's already back into the game. Now they've lost Vitaly. It is 2 versus the world. And Waska, they're walking up the high ground to claim their prize.
Yeah, not this
Oh,
two.
but-
If it was
oh,
the
no.
tiny plus the Duza, we could try to see it like an angle for them to do something. But Lumiere against the world, I don't think it's today, my friend.
Yeah. Just too much happening in these fights. And Matthew, an absolute crazy person, just facing up the Dusa every chance he gets. Lumiere, you got to make something happen, my friend.
Dire's Ancient is under attack.
And looks like that will be it. He'll walk around. Nothing he can do, really.
Dire's bottom barracks
This will be GG. Game number 3, going the way of Waska. A little bit of a weird game number 3, but at the end of the day, it is theirs. And this team, after performing so well at Dream League groups, came into a shaky quals, losing in the upper bracket, but they do secure their next spot versus Heroic in the lower bracket semis, which happens 5 minutes ago, which means that